whichever way you want to do it, then just
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, walk into the fucking thing. I don't know.
You're going to love this.
Sure.
Anyways, we're on.
Okay.
Oh, we're back.
Hi.
Hi, you sons of bitches.
Hi.
Season 2, episode 3. Here we go.
Yeah, we do. And then, where is this video? Show me.
We're going right to the video
Oh,
now?
we're
Yeah,
right
sure.
to the video,
I want to.
yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see
Yeah,
what the
Will.
fuck.
So we got this compromising video of Will.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was sent to us by a viewer or a listener.
Okay.
Yep.
And I didn't know you could twerk so good.
Twerk.
Yeah. you want to show them the video? I'll play it.
It always confuses me so much when you're from Yorkshire. It just. Oh my God! Who gave you that one? Oh, that's so fucking bumpy.
Oh my God, Will! There's a lot of people that recorded you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No,
I was stood on the chair. I was drunk.
Obviously.
I was
just to confirm, because we're gonna put this on our
No,
Facebook.
that is me. That actually
is you?
me. Yeah. I was with what was I drinking? Brittany, Ryan. There was a few others anyway. Ryan was the person that was singing. He was doing the rap.
Yeah, I recognize that.
Yeah,
I recognize his voice.
And then all of it, I stood up on the shit again. I apologize because I was drunk, but I.
Don't apologize. We had a good fucking laugh.
And I was up there, and I did that. Yes, that was me.
And it's like one thing that Megan pointed out when she saw that. Why were you like? Did you clearly wanted to show off your ass when you were dancing? Because you were like dancing towards the wall, just like sticking.
No,
your
it's
ass
because
up.
of the song. Because of the song. If you listen to the song in the background, it's
50 Cent.
Fuck. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
I don't know the artist. I just heard the song, so I just played along with the song.
That was a great fucking video.
So I was just doing
and you thought it was a video of something like a Donald Trump thing.
I
that he
thought it
just
was
cooked
something
up.
completely different.
Yeah,
Yes, I
this
did.
is
I
actually
did.
you.
Yeah, it is me.
The only other piece of gold I would have gotten is if you had heard oh, Donald Trump is the man and I love him secretly or something like that. That would have been like
Me? No.
no, but that would be like the end of the rainbow pot of gold.
Oh, fuck no. No, that was me. I was swaying my ass at that point. Yes.
Yes, your twerking abilities are quite good for a white English male.
Like Dom sent me the video, right? I'm like looking at it. I'm like, that's a general.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, that's Will.
Yeah, dude, I sent him a video. I'm like, dude, you need to look at this. And he's like, what? I'm like, just when I send it to you, just watch.
Who sent you it though?
I have informants all over the place, my friend.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I cannot
It doesn't really matter because I mean it's on my Facebook anyway. So I mean I don't give a fuck.
Well, I didn't even know that. I thought this was a secret video. God damn it!
No. It's
I need to creep your Facebook a little bit more.
it was on there, and it's like okay, fuck it, whatever. But Brittany, I think Brittany recorded.
Yeah, she was recording. I can see her in the thing, but she got like close up of your ass.
Yeah, she did. She was recording it. Ryan was doing the singing, and then obviously somebody else was recording it as well, and they did that. So that's cool. Whatever. I was like I say, I was drunk, and I was.
You were having a good time.
I was having a fucking good night.
Yeah.
Oh, that we can tell, my friend. That we can tell.
Yeah, it's fun. I like fun. And then you see shit like that, and then you can't turn around to me and say all of a sudden, oh yeah, fun police. Fuck you. I do have fun. I just don't like some of the shit that you come out with. That's it. So,
what do I come up with?
where do we start?
Yes, please start. Give me one.
Start, eh?
Come on.
No, carry on. Go on.
Anyways.
You're good. You'll do it over the next 2 hours. You will fucking fall flat on your fucking face. That's cool. I'm fine with that.
Did you check out those news reports at all today?
No.
God damn, we're going to have to do it next week.
Yeah.
Which one?
A new game I've kind of developed.
Oh, okay.
It's called Who the Fuck Did It?
You, probably.
No, not me. It'll be me against you then next week then.
Sure, okay. Whatever.
It'll be. The idea is that he's gonna find these weird fucking crimes, and we're gonna have to guess who did it. Like
This is you? This is you're gonna do this? You're gonna look into the
I'll look into it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll look into it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no.
it's yeah, it'll be fun. And no, I'm gonna try to find like the most bizarre like crimes like you wouldn't even think of committing.
No. That's,
like is that even a crime?
no. That's exactly what I want. I want
Yeah.
like bizarre crimes. Like
From around the world.
yeah, like guy flashes penis while like high on meth and then crashes in the police car. Something stupid like.
I am mad, man.
I don't know. I just took like 3 crimes.
when they're just
That's a bit specific, don't you think?
yeah.
I know. Speaking of meth, I mean, I stopped 2 people from like $500 worth of meth yesterday.
What?
Yeah. After work, I went to that coffee shop where we stop off on our way here.
Yeah.
So I bought a coffee and I was like, decompressing. Like where I was last night had a lot of bass and stuff. It was ringing in my ears. So usually I just stop off for a coffee and just chill out, right? Before I come home. So I'm in the back parking lot and I don't want to be bugged by anybody. And I noticed like there's like these flashlights in the garage of the bike store in the plaza. So I'm like, well, that doesn't seem right. I see like these 2 people like just moving around really fast and stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna call 911. I mean, what's the harm in it, right? So I call 911. I'm like, listen, I'm at Tim Hortons and I think someone's broken into the bike shop, the garage there. I mean, they're in there with a flashlight. I don't think the owners would be doing that with a flashlight. And all of a sudden, the 2 kids come out and they're riding their bikes. And I'm like, I think they just stole 2 bikes. Right? So they're like, can you get a description? And I gave them the description and stuff like that. So the place gets swarmed by police. And they grab these 2 kids and they throw them on the ground and shit, beat the shit out of them.
Really?
Well, they try to take off and stuff and fight the cops. Right? So they arrest the kids and stuff like that. And then they're like, we go to like show us where you seen them. So I was like, yeah, right here in this garage. And we open it up. It's a fucking dumpster.
Oh, wow.
They were dumpster diving.
Oh, okay.
And that was their bikes or no?
No, the bikes happened to be stolen just from some kids like in the
Oh
area.
my god, the bikes were actually stolen, just not from that store.
Yeah. So the bikes were stolen, and then they had like $500 worth of meth on them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So like, I did my good deed for the day.
Okay.
Sort of, kind of, in a weird way.
Yeah. Sort of, kind of.
Meth heads gone wild.
I guess so. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they're fucking doing. It was weird. I don't know. Only me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess I go home at 3 o'clock in the morning. None of this weird shit happened.
The world awakens at some point.
Well, fuck it. It awakens for me in the weirdest ways at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like, I don't know, the weirdos, Dominic's out, let's go see where he is what he's up to.
Just fuck some shit up in his vicinity.
Yeah.
Let's jump in his car because we're a fucking drunk female or
a hooker that needs a ride to the coffee shop. That was the best one.
It's still a good story.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, they're all good stories. That's the thing. This guy didn't believe me at first.
Yeah, before I started hanging out with him, he kept saying these stories. I'm like, man, there's no way there's no way, like, at least half of these have to be like,
embellished or
like in some sort of way. And then I started hanging out with this guy. I'm like, holy fuck, everything is true. Everything is true.
Yeah, like I think the one first time where you like started hanging out with me was like the coffee shop. I'm like, so like we've done a podcast I don't know, maybe we were like 10 episodes in. I know it was after the hooker got in the car.
Yeah.
And it was like, it happens all the time. Like, I'll go somewhere and someone wants to fight me or someone wants to do this and I'm just sitting there minding my own business. Because, come on, man. It can't be that bad. We wrap up the show a couple of days later. We go to the coffee shop. We're just standing there. And this old man wants to fight me out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was...
It was after I put that guy in a coma, and I was like, listen, dude, I already put one guy in a coma. I don't need to I've hit my quota for the month.
Yeah. Don't need another.
Fuck. Have you heard about that? Anything about that guy?
Yeah, I've heard of dude. That guy's not gonna see a penny.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's just no way. Like, he might get some money because he was overserved at the bar, but even then, they're like, the defense is that they haven't. He hasn't been allowed to be in a bar in 20 years.
Yeah.
According to some people that I've, that actually worked with the guy, like, I'm not gonna name any names. All right. I think you know the person too.
Okay.
But they were telling me that, like, when you look at his records and stuff like that, it's like been like head trauma at the bar, head trauma at the bar, head trauma at like in an accident after drinking at the bar, head trauma at the bar, head trauma at the bar.
Fuck
They
me.
keep falling on his head.
No, he keeps getting knocked the fuck out. That's why it's probably so easy for me to knock him the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because he's been hit on the button too many times.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that button's worn out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at that point it's a fucking hair trigger. At that point,
Done. Oh fuck no.
yeah, dude, he hasn't been allowed in the bar in 25 years.
Wow. That could work. That could backfire on him if he's not allowed to actually be drinking at all because of
No.
all the fucking shit he got himself into.
Yeah, and then like
That kind of makes sense.
and like the fact that they were trying to blame me, and then like the video after the video, apparently they were still trying to like blame me.
The freaking insurance guy that talked to you didn't even know there was a video.
Did you hear
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
So my boss, God bless his soul, right, Shane, turns around and goes, Dominic, I need you to do a deposition for me. And I'm like, okay, where do I have to go? Like, I thought I had to go to Toronto. And he goes, Tim Hortons on Rosalind and Brock.
All right.
Who the fuck does a deposition at Tim Hortons?
You obviously.
Yeah. And then I'm like, and then, I didn't know how long a deposition would take. So I think I took him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Cal, there's a video of it. How much more do they need me to say, right? So he goes, yeah, you're right. I'm like, well, just come with me and we'll be done in like 10 minutes. 'Cause we had to go somewhere else too, I think. Right? 3 hours later.
It didn't take 3
Wow.
hours.
Was it?
No, it was like 40 minutes.
No, it could have been
Yeah,
longer
it
than
was
that.
40 minutes. Because I was waiting for you, so I kept checking the time. It was like 40 minutes.
Okay, 40 minutes. Okay, I thought it felt like 3 hours.
Oh,
to
well,
me.
trust me, it felt like 8 hours for me. I was waiting for your ass.
Okay, so 40 minutes, it felt like 3 hours.
Okay.
And he literally like makes me go through every step of the whole process.
Yeah, that's the legal part of it.
Yeah, and then at the end of the thing, I'm like, he goes, anything else you'd like to ask me? I'm like, why don't you just watch the video if you wanted to see what I did? He goes, what? I'm like, there's a video from beginning to end and in 30 different angles. Like there was people with their cell phones on the patio.
Yeah,
There was a cab driver that had it on his dash cam. Like, I did not know of any of these videos.
Fuck.
He goes, we really don't need your statements if we had the videos.
Not at
I'm
all,
like,
if you have the
my
video.
bad, fun, cool.
Yeah.
The guy didn't even have the right days. He goes on Monday, August the 2nd, you were in an altercation. I'm like, no, I wasn't. Try June 20 something. That's when it was.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh.
What happened with the blonde chick and what happened there?
Well, the guy didn't get charged.
He didn't get charged.
No.
Oh.
But Britt, now that you fucking brought that up, so last night I'm at the Edge. I've been scheduled at the Edge.
Okay, just back up for a minute. Which blonde chick you're talking
The
about?
one with the lisp.
The one where Dom was protecting the blonde chick, and then
And
all
her-
the girls were just.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
They all went in.
She had the cute little lisp that I wanted to fuck her.
Yeah.
Yes, the lisp girl.
The
Now
lisp
I remember.
girl. When we find out this new fetish that he has, which isn't a fetish.
Which is not a...
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Anyways, so last night I'm working at the Edge, and
Ajax?
yeah, in Ajax.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
at the Cougar Bar,
Yeah.
and fucking this blonde just keeps like passing me by, and I'm just like, whatever. Right? I don't want to be there. The owner doesn't like me. I don't even know why I'm there. Right? So, fucking, the girl kind of looks at me and kind of smiles, but I I'm trying to pay attention to work and stuff. So then all of a sudden, I guess from behind, it's the girl with the list. She's like, "Aren't you gonna say hello?" I turn around, I'm like, "Holy fuck!" She's a waitress there.
Oh wow,
shit.
okay.
Yeah. Right, yeah, and it was the girl, the blonde, that kept on looking at me.
Yeah.
She's like, "I was waiting for you to say hi." I'm like, "I didn't even recognize you." Well, her hair was down. Remember, it was up in a ponytail type thing.
Well, there was two pictures.
thing that was in.
Things, whatever.
So I wasn't even looking at it. It was when I heard her list, but I was like, automatically had a boner and stuff. I'm like, "It's you."
The sexy.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Weird.
It's just
Yes,
with her.
it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
But carry on, go on.
Just like
It doesn't matter. I think I've
Does
met
Daffy Duck gives you a boner?
No.
No.
He's already said no.
Daffy Duck does not give me a boner.
He talks like fluff, fluff, fluff.
Oh my god.
So anyway, the story is that he didn't get charged. So
No, yeah, because she was telling me what happened.
Yeah.
She's like, did he really hit that girl? And I'm like, yeah. He hit that girl. He hit me. He fucking was talking about killing Jews and shit.
Yeah.
She's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, he wanted to put the girls in a bus and kill them like Hitler
Like the
did the
Jews,
Jews.
Man.
She was just like, I've never heard him talk like that ever. And I'm like, well,
yeah, he fucking did.
yeah.
So all of those girls knew that guy?
No one knew anybody.
Oh, okay.
And I apologize. I'm sorry that went on it like haywire so fast. She's like, what are you gonna do? Bitches are bitches.
It's true.
So nothing happened from that at all.
No, the girl. No one got charged. No one.
Wow.
They just
Let it be
wrote it
for-
off as just like a brawl at the bar.
Yeah, brawl at the bar. The guy lost his tooth or something. Well, I think that was because of me actually. But I'm not going to admit it if I'm going to try to sleep with a bitch. Well, actually, I can't really say. I've already met my future ex-wife, so.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
that's not gonna
yes,
last very long
yes.
if you're gonna fucking keep referring to her as your future ex-wife.
Yeah, I that didn't work for me.
No.
When he told me, I'm like, what is it? She's cute.
She is fucking
She
cute.
is cute.
Yeah.
Why the fuck she's interested in you? I have no idea. But she is cute. I mean, yeah,
I'm a fucking catch. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck off. I mean, seriously? No, she's cute. She's cute. Hello. I won't mention her name. But hello.
She doesn't know really about the podcast. She
Oh,
knows
you
that-
haven't told her about this?
No, she doesn't know.
So that's like something you want to break in when she's a little bit comfortable with you.
No. She knows about the podcast. She just doesn't know.
What kind of podcast?
Yeah, the content of the podcast or what I have.
She doesn't know how much of a pig he really is on this, but he's been a gentle. You know something? I was fucking blown away. Seriously blown away.
Yeah.
Have you read the messages?
Oh yeah.
The way that they talk to each other.
Oh yeah.
And then
he
him
showed-
being him.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
I know.
This is fucking dumb.
not
What the fuck?
not
is
one
this,
sexual
dude?
not one sexual remark in a week.
Yeah, you were being nice.
I know,
You
I
were
know.
being almost normal. Like I was like,
I am normal, man. Come on. That's not me.
Excuse
Oh
me.
man, like she have no idea what she's into.
Oh no.
She's have no idea what she's getting
Then
herself
she,
into.
because the thing is, like, he will say, like, oh, but this is the podcast. So, and then he make all these fucking excuses.
I
won't
know.
he? He'll tell, yeah, but I'm only doing my acting. I'm only doing this. I'm only doing this. I'm only doing that. I'm only doing this. And then,
I know it's true.
No, Domenic. Okay, Domenic on here is a turned up version of Domenic outside.
Okay.
okay,
That's what it is.
okay.
Yeah, but Domenic outside is also a turned up version of real Domenic. Real Domenic is kind of a softy little teddy bear.
Ah, yeah. And we know this.
We know this.
We're two of your closest friends. We fucking know what you're like, dude. What you fucking portray. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, you can't
I'll
fool
go,
us, man.
fuck you.
You know. I deny all accusations of me
Of
being a
course,
softy.
you keep fucking denying it. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We're okay with it. You know what I mean? Because you've got these wonderful people around the world that's downloading and listening to this. They have no fucking clue what you're really like. We do.
I'm a fucking asshole, and I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
It's like masking who you really are.
Yes, apparently.
Masking in the sense of fucking porcelain 5 inches thick. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off.
No. I'm a tough, dirty pig.
Sure.
I'm not like you, the gentleman pervert.
Sure.
The gentleman pervert. Yes, that's our new nickname.
You can't
for
take
Will.
that away from me. You can't take that away.
No, you're the
As
gentleman.
much as you want that.
No,
can't
you are
do it.
the. Yeah. No. That's all you will.
Yeah.
You are the gentleman pervert.
Yes, I can't wait to design this T-shirt. This one is gonna be the.
Oh, fuck yeah. What was... No, it was you. You
Well-
said with the top hat or something.
Yeah, we're gonna put like a top. We gotta put a top hat in there. You know, like
And a vagina for the V. in the pervert, the little vagina, you know. The V.
What?
Like, you know the V in the pervert?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Make it somehow look like a vagina or silhouette of a vagina.
It's a V.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Okay.
you can
No.
just highlight the V in a different color.
Yeah.
Then people get the idea what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Gentleman pervert.
Gentleman perp. Hello, miss. May I touch your breast?
You don't do that.
I know you never did that, but this is my portrayal of you.
Even a couple weeks ago when I thought for sure we were going to get a call from the cops.
Yeah.
'Cause he was hanging out with Yoko Ono over there. I thought for sure the call would have been like, "Hello, Dominic. I've seemed to get myself in a bit of a little twist today." And I'd be like, "What did you do, Will?" "Well, I might have touched somebody on their breast a little too hard
A little too hard.
and without permission." Something stupid like that.
There's nothing wrong with consent, dude.
No,
There's
there is nothing wrong
with consent.
No,
No.
consent is one. You always get consent. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying.
That's why we're calling you the gentleman perp. Until you get the green light, you just keep your hand.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
I am sitting there thinking like if you were in the like in the comfort of your own house, like on the couch, like making out with some girl, you're not going anywhere until like she tells you what direction to go. Like you're waiting for that police officer with the whistle going. Beep.
Well, no,
Okay,
I mean,
now your turn.
you would just
No.
assume, right? Like if you're like doing stuff with a girl, like making out.
I'm
and then,
grabbing
like,
a
things
titty.
are-
Yeah, you're damn
things-
right. I'm
things
grabbing
are-
a titty.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Well,
it's all about the body language at that point.
That's it. I mean, the law in Canada is verbal or fuck me. What's the it's verbal consent or basically I can't remember exactly what the terminology is, but it's by you're in a situation where you're doing whatever you're doing, and then you get into the stage where like verbal consent is like in whichever
Yeah.
way you want to say it. And then there's also, by as you're saying there, body language. There's also that that consent in, like if she, I'm saying that as strictly just male and female, but if there's other ways, there's all the other things that go. Well, anyway, what happens if she literally fucking starts undoing your zip and undoes your jeans or something like that? That's kind of consent.
Yeah.
Because she's basically saying.
I would fucking hope so.
That's it. So that in Canada, that is deemed as there isn't just verbal consent. You don't need these guys who think that you need written fucking confirmation and everything else. All right, you're a fucking dick. Don't be a fucking pissant, you know what I mean? Because that isn't happening. You don't need a verbal contract and everything else. You just need it's got to be a form of consent, which is perfectly fine. To me. I don't mind that.
We're not saying that it's not. What we're saying though is that you would take it one step further. Wouldn't even your hands will be in your pocket kissing, and then be like,
What?
"Hello, may I please caress one of your titties, please?"
Oh,
That's what I.
fuck no.
May I slap the buttocks as a bad girl? Please.
That was bad.
That's bad.
That was
That's
pretty
fucking bad. I'm not like that though. You've got this misinterpretation of me in that sense. So much.
I love my misinterpretation.
Yeah, you do. It's good though. It's good. But no, I do fully agree.
It's a whole cartoon character of you, man.
Yes, it is. But I do believe in the aspect of consent and things like that. I think it's fucking viable.
Yeah, oh yeah. For sure.
My cartoon character of you is like a cross of Mr. Magoo and the Monopoly Man.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I do like that. That's good.
The sweet innocence of an old man from Mr. Magoo and the fucking like the strut from fucking the Monopoly guy. Hello, Pip Cheerio.
No, I like that. I like that. I do like that. I'll take that away. I'll take that away. But yes, I am. I'm the gentleman pervert.
And you know what? Instead of Mr. Magoo being blind as a bat, you're deaf. So
Fuck me. It was like the on Thursday night, somebody got so upset because their girlfriend, she signed. So I was signing to her and she signed to me. And then he said that he could read sign. And I was like, okay. So apparently he read something completely and utterly different from what I was actually signing to.
Yeah.
Which was, he read, and I didn't do this, by the way. He read that I said to her that she could do so much better than him, and he's a twat. And I'm like, no. I wouldn't sign that.
How do you sign twat?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I've been thinking about it and thinking about it.
just point at Yoko Ono.
Huh?
Just point at Yoko.
You'd literally have to spell it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
No, just carry a picture of her. Twat.
Why have you got such a fucking beef on her now? You wanted to shag her at one point.
I know. And I'm mad at my dick for that.
Did you tell Will?
No, I haven't told her.
You probably want to tell him.
That night that you told me to be nice to her, right?
Who?
Yoko.
Yeah,
Thursday night, right?
Yeah, it was
Wednesday?
Thursday.
No, Wednesday.
One night when I got to your
Yeah,
house.
it was Wednesday night.
And I told
Yeah.
you to be nice to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I took the guys to the fucking store, right? By the way, the Circle K got robbed, and then well, this is part of the story.
Okay.
Because I had to go around and go to the other one in Bayeso, right? And she refused to get in the car.
Oh, right. Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Right?
Yeah, because she was still outside.
Yeah,
the
so John's like, can you give us a ride to the Circle K so
Yeah.
we can get cigarettes? And I was like, no. And you're like, Dom, be nice.
Be nice. Yeah.
You need the good karma because you met this other girl. I'm like, fine. Yoko can come too.
And you were nice.
Yes.
Okay.
She refused to come in the car.
Okay.
So I still took us to God so they can get cigarettes.
I remember because I was walking home when you came back. When you two came back.
Yeah. So, fucking what? And then, no, I'll explain something in a second. Then what happened was, he gets out of the car, she jumps in and gives me a hug and says something along the lines of, you may not want to say anything about me again, I'll make your life miserable. You'll lose everything you've worked hard for. And then got out of the car and slammed the door.
Okay. I don't know how she could do that, but it doesn't matter.
Dude, listen, I don't need that trouble.
No, you don't. I sure.
That's why I don't want to be near her. I don't want to.
If she said that to you, like when we go there, you definitely don't put yourself in a situation where it's just you and her somewhere.
No, just
Yeah.
stay out
No,
of the
just
way.
don't even like. If we all smoke, we all went inside. You're still smoking. Just dump your cigarette and come inside.
Yeah, no.
Done.
Done. Just stay away from that.
Or if you guys are on the patio or something, stay in like eye contact with you guys, so you know, like I saw Dominic the whole entire time and he didn't touch me. God damn, someone just texted me. But it
is fucking weird and a little like
she's got this
very unsettling that somebody
because
said that to you.
not even that because she's already trying to put the wedge in between us all because she came up to me and she's like, I heard that you told everybody that I was a special kind of crazy.
Yes, I remember you telling me that.
And I said, I didn't say that. I said that you were crazy. But I didn't rat out who said that.
No.
You know who said it? Is the man whose dick she's sucking. So, I mean, she's the one that said she was a special kind of crazy. And we just agreed. So now I'm the fucking bad guy of this. And all I need is someone to listen to our past episodes and hear some of the shit I've said as a joke. And not take what you know what I mean? And not the outside Dominic as the real deal.
Nothing like that's ever going to happen to you, and I'll explain it to you why. Everybody that goes to those bars, that went to 15, that went to General, people know who you are. You've driven most of these girls home when they're fucking drunk and dropped them off at home. And you still talk to those girls to this day. Everybody know who you are, what kind of person you really are. And there's no way. There's going to be people that can actually speak for you and like have your back.
No, and thank God for that. Thank God I have that reputation. But
is your mic not working?
No, the mic's fine. It's the earphones.
Okay.
Like I said, I was going to buy some, but I didn't.
Yeah, so
I'm a dick.
Yeah, you're gonna have some character witnesses that's gonna say you're not that kind of a guy.
No, I hope so. Anyways, so that's why I have a vendetta with fucking Yoko.
What? Why do you have a vendetta?
Well, not a vendetta, but I just don't want her near me. I don't want her near me.
Oh yeah, then just don't. Just don't put yourself in that situation where it's just you and her.
No.
Because it's been bugging me ever since it happened. Like,
I can understand that, but who gives a fuck? It's at the end of the day, it's really, really a non-issue on your particular score because that's here what she says to you, you said to her, and everything else. And what happens at that particular time is done. It's gone.
And
whatever.
And yes, for the record, I am disappointed in my penis for wanting to shag that.
Okay.
Usually,
you've got a wrong penis.
Usually, my penis is a lot better in the quality of women.
Oh, really? Fucking really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't think I've ever had a fucking girl come back to try to fucking nail me for whatever she's trying to nail me on, or thinking she can nail me on. Never, not once. Anyways, happier times.
The what?
I said, forget about it. Let's
happier
go.
Times.
Happier times.
Okay.
Happier times.
I've given up enough time.
You have so far. I mean, I think we've been talking about this for about 5 minutes.
Yes, I've given more than enough time and effort to this cunt on this show than I have to.
Yeah, the fact that like you're just acknowledging like some of the stuff. It's fine that we talked about it because Will didn't know what happened.
Yeah,
no,
but like
And for the record, she can take her video vlogging and shove it up her fucking ass. Just in case she hears this one, too. You don't have to ask me. I did say it. Thank you. No, I'm just saying. I'm not looking at you, but... I just did the direction I was looking at. I don't know. I could have...
You don't like her. I like her as a person. I don't know. I don't know, but whatever. It's...
Well, we're still waiting for that phone call. Hello, Domenic. I found myself in a bit of a pickle. Can you get Cal and fucking bail me out of jail, please? That or Stukat. Oh, Dom. I got myself in this trouble after Jazz left me. I should have said that.
No.
I may edit that part out. This may be the first edit.
Why? You already fucking threw him under the bus in the beginning.
Yeah. Completely.
You didn't say his name, but you said
you threw.
You literally thought you threw him under the bus without saying his name.
The guy that you're the dick sucker or whatever. No.
Ah, well, I guess keep it in now.
Yeah, you already threw fucking Johnny under the bus.
Boom! There you go, Johnny.
Stories to gods.
Fucking hell.
Good luck on that fatal attraction. There's gonna be a bunny rabbit fucking boiling in his pot by the end of the week.
No, I mean everybody loves Johnny. Everybody loves him.
I love Johnny to death. The guy's all right.
He's a good guy.
His taste in women though are a little.
I'm saying fuck all because I love Jazz. I think she's fucking brilliant, and I like.
No. I listen. I've heard stories. I've never witnessed any of that part of what you're trying to allude to. I
like them, and I can only go by my judgment. There's no point me listening to what you've got to say or Cal's got.
No,
to
exactly.
Say, and then say, okay, right.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. But after witnessing some of the women choices after Jazz, well, Madonna Mia. Minka. I feel like I want to be the Godfather and slap him. Oh, what are you doing?
No. Personal choice. Every single time, personal choice.
Yeah. What are you going to do? That's his choice, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess. My question is, where did all the nutcases come from all of a sudden? There's two of them now. No, kidding. gonna get myself into a lot of trouble.
Yeah. This is going out on air, you know.
It's fucking going out. Like people are gonna hear this on Wednesday.
Oh my fuck.
Yeah.
Like really.
What Dominic really thinks about some of the women in Oshawa. Click.
that would be. I think that would be a show on itself.
The women in Oshawa?
What you think about the women in Oshawa?
Yeah.
It's.
Well,
I'm not. I personally, right. I'm not into slut shaming or anything else like that. That's just
No, neither am I.
ridiculous.
No.
I mean the thing is, women like having sex. That's fine.
No, I'm
no
not.
problem whatsoever.
I am not.
That isn't me turning around and saying, "Oh, by the way, there you go. You've got my permission to do that." That's bullshit on my part.
I'm not in the slut shaming either. I'm not saying that. Like, I mean,
No, like
listen, everybody's.
it's a really bad fucking double standard that like
Absolutely.
that women has that like if you're sleeping with like if you have multiple fucking sex partners you're a slut, but if a guy have it he's a fucking man. He's
man.
way to go, bro. You're banging 3 girls at the same fucking time.
No. I give her the same credit as I am, and I'm a fucking whore. I get it, but. No, listen. Every woman sucks dick. All our mothers did it. It's all our aunts did it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Whoever is listening, your mother sucks dick.
But you have like, and this is really really unfortunate. When we think this way, when we speak this way, we are in the minority. We're not in the majority. We are the guys who turn around and say, "Look, it's fuck. Who gives a fuck?"
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so surprised when I was dating somebody, and then she brought up the question of why haven't you asked me how many guys I've slept with?
Yeah.
And my response to her was, "It's none of my fucking business."
Yeah,
it's just literally none of my fucking business. And she was like highly surprised at that. Why? It's none of our businesses. It's none. I mean, you were a virgin at one point.
Yeah.
And now you're not.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. Who gives a fuck?
The only one that'll stay a virgin is my daughter.
Oh God.
I just wanted to...
The hypocrisy of Dom.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you have a daughter, if she's anything like you,
oh fuck,
you better fucking keep her chained up inside the house.
He'd be the mad father with the daughter, like that fucking zombie kid on The Walking Dead, fucking like chained
up,
chained in the fucking back room. Yeah, okay.
No, you know what I want to have planned if I ever have a daughter is that that movie with 50 Cent.
No.
50 Cent has his new movie that came out. The Den of Thieves or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And there's a part where his daughter's going out on a date for the first time. So the guy goes, "Come with me, son. I wanna talk to you for a second."
And he's talking inside.
He takes him to the garage and there's all these thugs there. And he's like,
good intentions.
Yeah, you better have the good intentions. I've been taking care of this girl for my whole entire life.
Now you've got to take
care of her.
Oh, fuck me.
She'll be home by 11:30, right? Yeah, 11:30. Good, thank you.
Well, this is how ridiculous it is because it's the same as when the kids came over and I was talking to a friend of mine, and she says, "Well, what if I try and seduce your daughter?" I was like, "I don't give a fuck." So she
run that by me again.
Yeah, she was talking about and this is like on the gender side of things. She was saying, "What if I tried to seduce your daughter?" And I was like, "I don't give a fuck. I don't care."
Like over age, of course.
Of course.
Okay, no, because I know your daughter's a 17-year-old. Like it's still in my head.
My daughter? No.
Wasn't she
She's
like
19?
Yeah, now, but in my head, I still.
Yeah,
see
yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it was just a matter of Dom. The legal age of consent in Canada is 16. It isn't 18. Why people still have that in their mind, I have no idea. It's 16. The only 18 age thing is if two guys are having anal sex, the guys have to be 18.
Listen.
See, that I didn't know that. I knew it was the legal age of consent.
The legal consent in my house will be when I tell her it's okay. That will be the legal.
To your dot, really?
Yes.
Oh, you're in for some shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, are you in for some fucking shit?
Like, imagine you doing everything your parents told you not to do. All the shit that you've done.
I did do that.
It's going to be just
worse.
like that.
Yeah.
Probably worse.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? They are not as innocent as you're thinking. That
Oh, I know, dude. I know.
They do their own shit when they want to do their own shit.
I know. I'm not stupid.
Fine.
I'm not stupid to the fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but like parents, like it's funny because like Sri Lankan parents like think their kids are like the best.
Yeah.
Like they have this like, and it's like even my mom sometimes go to me. It's like, oh, why can't you be like their kids? I'm like, oh, do you know what their fucking kids does? I'm actually golden if you compare me to them. Like, yeah, they fucking like these kids. Like, I don't like going to the temple. I go because my mom goes, and like my mom sometimes go alone, so I don't want her to go alone sometimes. So I go with her. And like some of those kids, they go to the temple, they do all this stuff, and without even their parents, go clean up the temple, sweep it up. I'm like, oh, they're such nice kids. Yeah. I'm like, oh, you should have seen him Friday night. I mean, listen, if you think like these kids, like they're not having sex, they're not fucking smoking, they're not drinking, they're like these golden fucking kids.
Dude.
You have your head fucking buried in the sand.
But these are it's the way that the conservatives think of this world. You know what I mean? They think this world is like how the imaginary fucking bullshit from the 1950s. But then when you go back to the 1950s and you look at like James Dean and you look at all the sex scandals and all the things that were happening there, and that was happening. That was happening right around your fucking corner. If you don't think that then there was teenage pregnancies, there was all these various different things happening, you're fucking insane.
Yeah,
I'm not denying it. I'm just fucking around. I'm not close to the idea that my daughter, if I have one, is gonna fuck. I'm not stupid. like I'm not stupid, but you know, there's certain things.
No, I like the way that you're going on that. That this is this idyllic thing. You prefer that. But why? What's conditioned you to think that is the ideal?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
I don't know. I daddy's little girl. I don't know.
Especially how you grew up. Like, I mean, being like, you know, you and your brother were like fucking rebels. You guys did basically nothing, like anything your parents said to you guys. You did the opposite of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you have this idea of like you're just gonna have this perfect kid that's only gonna listen to you.
She's gonna play the piano and she's gonna wear pink dresses. And that's gonna be it. Like.
Yes,
she's going to be competing in the Olympics at the age of 11.
Yeah,
the pink dresses and the violin was what I was. Not the piano, more the violin.
No, fuck no. I think you know, the thing is, Dom. There's so many people that think that way. I think that's where we've got this idiotic view of how society should be, rather than the way that it actually is. If we dealt with society the way that it truly is, then it'd be a different world.
Then things would be a lot different.
Oh, fuck it.
Right? Instead of people just kind of have this like a mindset, it's anywhere though.
Yeah,
like people that doesn't live in the ghetto have this like this whole different view of what a ghetto is like. It's like some people think like you can't walk down the ghetto because people are shooting at each other all the time. It doesn't fucking happen like that.
It doesn't.
No, like people just don't fucking shoot at each other like for no reason.
No,
and it doesn't happen.
But I'll play up the stereotype because every time where are you from? I'm from the Vern. Ooh. Vern.
Yeah, but that happens. That's the whole thing, and it's exactly the same when we're talking about like in Oshawa. People have this. They've got this idea that Oshawa is this fucking horrendous place. You go to North Oshawa where all these new fucking houses are being built and everything else, and they go, this is quite nice.
Yeah,
but then they go down into downtown where that house is where they're finding more and more dead bodies. But you got our very own mass murderer.
Yeah,
and then you've got the forensic truck out there, but doesn't that happen like in so many different places?
Yeah, it happens. Yeah. It's not just Oshawa. Like fuck.
No,
you got fucking that Bruce McArthur in Toronto.
Yeah.
My thing with the dollar thing is just. It's more of a fantasy. Okay, that sounds weird to say fantasy.
It is a fantasy, yes.
It's true though. It is a fantasy because it's never going to happen.
It's not going to be that.
It's not going to be like that at all.
Because I don't want to sound like
women like to fuck.
No, that is a good thing. I'm talking about like like the little girl in the pink dress and like coming home from work and like
from work.
Like no, me coming home from work and then like she wants me to go play tea party and stuff like that. Like the whole.
That does happen.
Well, that can happen.
It does.
What you need to do is like, what you need to realize it's. I mean, I could say that, and it's like I'm going to be fucking protective as fuck if I have a little girl. but it's just that. But it's like when they become like teenagers, and when they get to that age,
they start around about 12.
Yeah,
that's when the real change begins.
You need to. It's like something that I've seen just personally, being Sri Lankan and like growing up in a Sri Lankan household. Very conservative, and it's more rules you put on your kids, more they want to break them.
Yes. No.
Right?
I know that, and I'm not denying that. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm not gonna have my, I'm gonna put a chastity belt on her like that.
Oh, you would fucking do it.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't, man.
You can buy them. And by the way, they look really fucking good these days.
Do they?
Oh, fuck yeah. Have you seen some of the... Oh, man.
Yeah, they're Bluetooth capable.
You should fucking see some of the chastity belts that they have today.
Listen, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to put chastity belts on the girl and stuff. Okay. But, I mean, I really don't want to know about her sexcapades, if you understand what I'm saying.
But isn't that a complete hypocrisy from you? Who's that porn star that you really, really like? You've told
Tory Black.
Yeah, right. She is some guy's daughter.
And I'm sure the guy's comfortable.
She's being fucked left, right, and centre, in the ass, in the mouth, every fucking thing, and all this sort of stuff. So what if your daughter turned around to you and said, Dad, when she gets to the age of whatever, right? She turns around and she says, "Oh, I've been in a couple of porn movies."
I'd be devastated.
Why?
Listen, I can't explain it.
Well, it's also some of those people that actually does porn. Like, not all of them actually have really fucking good family lives either.
No,
like most of them get disowned and then they live on their own because their family don't want anything. And most of those people that are in porn are raised from very conservative families.
Yes,
that's in porn. Amazing. Yeah, very conservative families.
I'm conservative. I don't think I'm that conservative.
That's very conservative. You are very, very, very conservative. You honestly believe that the pink dress, the violin shit is
that is very
viable.
Conservative.
That's incredibly conservative.
No, because if she wanted to play hockey or something too, I'm not gonna. If she didn't want to, listen. If she was a tomboy and wanted to fucking, climb trees and get dirty and fucking go play hockey.
So basically, it's all down to sex.
The sex thing kind of. But I don't want to know my daughter's fucking. That's all.
Well, I actually would want to know because then I could tell her to be fucking safe. Be careful.
Use condoms.
Okay, that part, yes. But what I'm saying is like I don't want to know
and also like
I don't want her going on
consent. That shit. If you're saying no and he's keep
consent.
I'm gonna fucking teach her to give a nice fucking right hook.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why MMA will be taught very early in her age.
Then it'll be like grab his fucking balls and make him move.
Yeah.
Fuck her off.
Yeah.
Then, without a doubt, 100% that way.
MMA will be taught very early at the legal age, as soon as 3.5.
But whatever. But I mean, you teach that. That's cool. If she can handle herself in that sense, fucking cool. As every woman on this fucking planet should be able to do.
I completely agree with you. I believe every woman should take some form of MMA or martial arts.
Well, it's just as okay. Maybe I'm sorry for this for all the mothers in the world, but I mean it's when the prominent male in the family circle can then turn around to those girls and say, "This is what you do when a guy does whatever." Just smack him in this fucking face, you know what I mean? With the heel of the hand, with the fist, with the headbutt, whatever you want to fucking do. Who gives a shit? Fucking do that. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, in this world as it is now, that's how we have to look at things. And I think it's unfortunate that we should do that. Boys, leave the fucking girls alone. Yeah. If they say no, they mean no. The no doesn't mean all this bullshit where it's all no.
No doesn't mean try harder.
No
means
it means
back
fucking
off.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
No. You're preaching to the choir on all that stuff, but I'm not that conservative.
But
I'm not preaching to you. In the sense, I'm preaching the people.
This is just how it is.
The people that are listening to this podcast, the people that pick up on this podcast. If you're a guy and a girl says no, it's fucking no.
No.
Leave that fucking shit alone.
But I'm not stupid to the idea that they're not gonna fuck. I'm not that conservative. If that makes sense to you.
No.
Like I'm open. I'm open to the idea that
She's gonna have sex.
yeah. I'm not stupid. I just don't want to be like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm gonna go fuck my boyfriend. I don't want to know. Is that too much to ask?
No, it isn't.
Although sometimes the way you are, it wouldn't be like a normal conversation between you and your kid.
That's what I also worry about. Karma biting me in the ass and me being as open
like,
as I am.
It's like, oh, what are you guys up to tonight? And it's like, oh, we're going to a movie. Then probably, fuck.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm afraid of. That karma bites me in the ass.
Like I kind of feel like though how you are, you have like kids. Like eventually your kids are gonna have your like some traits of like your personal traits.
Of course.
Yeah, they're gonna take it onto themselves, and then they're gonna be just like you. They're just gonna like fucking say whatever they feel like it. They might not even have a filter, and you guys might be like just having a conversation, and some people just sitting there that not used
Could
to
you
guys.
imagine him eating his cornflakes and then all of a sudden the fucking spoon dropping into the fucking... What?
I can just hear the ghost of my mother in the back of my ear going, remember that time you told me about your blowjob the first time?
And there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now
There
it's
you go.
karma.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, that was a lot of this, and I fell into that one anyways.
Of course you did.
No. I'm almost certain the way you describe your mother, she's probably the same way my mother was. I don't know about you, but if it's the same, please agree. But
I never knew my mother. So.
Oh, you never knew your mom? She
No.
died before you were old enough?
My mum died when I was 10, something like that.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Whatever, it's fine. It's okay.
So your mother, you have your mom still. Was she one of those ladies like, oh honey, you can tell me whatever you want?
Oh yeah, she is.
And I won't get mad because the truth is I'll fit everything. Bullshit.
Yeah, it is one of the most bullshit fucking talks. Yeah, it is completely bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't ever get fooled by that.
Yeah. No. So I go on a date, right? I come home. Oh, so what happened? It was great, Mom. She gave me a blowjob. What? And freaked out. Wait for your father.
I think you may have took that when your mom said you can tell me anything.
A little too far.
I think you took that a little too literally. I don't think she wanted to know everything. No. I think when she said you can tell me anything, it's like if you're in trouble or something's happening in your life that's bad. Like she want to know about that. Like that's what my mom meant. Like my mom's still probably imagining that I had never had sex before. Okay. I think that's what
she just doesn't want to know.
She don't want to know.
Okay,
no,
so
she don't want to know.
Okay, so maybe I took that
make the smart decision.
Yeah. So I came home and I was like, she gave me a blowjob. And my mom was like, what? Sit right there, wait for your fucking father, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, uh-oh. And like, you can tell you're in trouble, like, because there's like a bay window, and you can see my dad pulling in from the house where we used to live. And I can see his car pulling in, and I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to get it. So he comes
because you got a blowjob?
Yeah, well, I thought I was going to, I thought I was going to get the beats, man. The way my mom was so mad, she's like, wait for your father, you motherfucker. I'm going to... And I'm like, oh, fuck. So, like, and then so my dad walks into work and he's like, what did he do now? Like, he's like tired. He's like, he's got the steel lunchbox.
Yeah.
Then you see my father hunched over, steel lunchbox. What the fuck did he do now? And my mom's like, tell him, you little son of a bitch, what you did. Tell him. I'm like, I went on a date with Maria and she gave me a blowjob. And he's like, he looks at my mom, he looks at me, and he's like, did you like it? And I was like, yeah, it was great. He goes, I don't see a fucking problem at all. No. He was all happy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, thank God. Well, that's bullshit. You can tell me whatever you want. I ain't going to get in trouble.
Yeah, but she didn't want to know any of that.
She doesn't.
She's talking about like in your personal life, like not getting your first blowjob or whatever.
No.
It's more like, if something bad's going in your life, like, you got to talk to somebody.
Exhibit B then.
Okay.
I'm in high school.
Okay.
I'm dating this girl. Her name is Rena.
Okay.
Okay? Rena, it was weird. She was Italian, but her parents were really liberal. Like, you want to sleep at Dominic's house? Go right ahead. But my mom was like, oh, fuck that. You on the couch, Dominic in the bedroom, or vice versa, right? So, like, that's how we slept together, right? Like, and, like, we'd have sleepovers. One day, for Mother's Day, I was like, Mom, we got something to tell you. She's like, what? I'm like, Rena's 3 months pregnant. What the fuck? Table going all over the place.
You got her pregnant?
No, not at all.
Oh.
We just told my mom on Mother's Day.
How old were you?
Oh.
I was like 16, 17.
You just told her that just for whatever?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, anger's a little bit justified. Like, you were
Hey,
fucking
nah,
16 and
yeah.
just fucking knocked somebody
What
out.
the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
of
just knocked
course.
somebody up. Like, that's
Yeah, but you can tell me anything. I'm not going to get mad ever. Yeah.
Well, but did you go with it though to see how she's going to react afterward, after the initial anger, or did you just completely after she lost her? She was like, no, it was just a joke.
Yeah.
Yo, so you folded. So you didn't actually play with it. So you just folded.
Dude, I was one step away from fucking meeting the morgue.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude, it was a good time. Like, but those Exhibit A and Exhibit B.
But then, from those two, I don't know about you, Cal, but from those two stories that you're telling me, it's like, okay, you can imagine the fucking dynamic that there was there. So she's trying to be this really nice mum.
Yeah.
By saying, like, okay, yeah, you got my full support because you can turn around and then he's being a little fucking twat.
Yeah.
And then pulling this shit out of the fucking bag all the time. Like, really? Okay.
Oh,
yeah, little
Yeah,
fuck.
but knowing you though, it's like the shit that you said that you've done, like you and your brother. Like, I can agree how mad your mom have gotten at you guys.
She must have been furious.
Yeah. She
Oh,
must have been
dude.
always angry.
But you pull the shit all the time, and then you're saying it's your mum saying, but no.
Dude,
It's you being fucking little bastards. It's as simple as that.
dude, my dad tried to give us away to Children's Aid.
What?
My dad tried to give us away to Children's Aid.
Oh my God, no, he didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, we lived in Silver Bell. We had this like brick wall.
Yeah.
And me and my brother, because it was like perfect, like a wrestling ring. The yard was like a perfect square. Yes, I'm bringing wrestling into this. So
Again.
So my brother would lay on the ground because he was the ultimate warrior, and I'd be the macho man, and I would jump to the top of the fucking, like, climb to the top of this brick wall and jump off and give him elbow drops.
Okay.
Like the macho man across his chest, and I don't know how the fuck I didn't kill him.
Yeah, no kidding.
So one day my father comes and he's like, if I see you do that again to your brother, I don't care who the fuck's outside, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. I don't care. And I'm like, okay, Dad. As soon as he goes in, she goes like, hey, Dom, go back upstairs and do that. Go back on the top of the thing and jump. And I'm like, okay. So I get back on the fence. Dude, I don't know where he came from. 'Cause he had went inside. I don't know how fast he was. I jump, and my dad catches me in the midair. And he lays the fucking beating of all beatings to the point where I can hear my friends going, hey, Dominic's getting his ass kicked. Come over here and watch. And my dad does not give a fuck. I give it maybe a week or so later. We're in the house, and we're watching like soccer. Like it was funny because we had just bought one of those Hamler boxes. I don't know if you know what those are.
No.
You know what I'm talking about. The big wood box that you hook up to the cable, it would filter out the fucking signal.
Oh, okay.
Before pay-per-view went digital,
Okay.
and it was analog, you get your box from like Rogers or Shaw or whatever, and then you would hook it up. But before you'd put the cable into the back of the box, you would put it through this Hamler box, which is just a big wooden box.
Wow. Okay.
And then it would give you all the pay TV channels. Like everything that was scrambled would just come in for some reason. Right? So like we'd have pay-per-view, and like at one time, like the channel, you know Tele Latino?
No.
Well, it's like the Latin American.
Is this part of your story, or are you explaining how your TV works?
Yeah.
Like, what
I'm on a
the
tangent now.
fuck?
Anyways. So we're watching.
He's gone off a Don.
Yeah. I'm on Dom Highway.
Oh man.
So where
Do
was
you have
I?
any news stories this week? I don't fucking know. Go on.
So anyways.
So you're watching this pay-per-view because of a box?
Yeah. So anyways. So we're watching soccer. Anyways.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there's a knock on the door, and this lady's like, and she's talking Italian to me. She's like, "Is your father home?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Can I speak to him?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I go get my father, and he comes, and he's like, "Can I help you?" And she's like, "It's Italian." She's like, "Oh, we've had a couple of complaints from the people in the neighborhood. She's like, I know you do things. You guys are from Italy, and you do things differently. But we just need you to know that we're in Canada, and things are done differently here." And he's like, My dad's like, And she's like, if we have to continue to come out here, we might have to be, we have to take the kids away and stuff. He's trying to scare my father, and my father's like, "Oh yeah, really?" Not even a thought. Not even let me think about this. Not a reaction. "Oh, you want to take the kids away?" Domenic, Chico, go upstairs, pack your clothes. You're leaving with this lady right now. And the lady's like, no, not right now. He goes, yeah, take them now. He goes, "My kids are animals." He goes, "My gray hair, because of them." He goes, "Whatever idea you think is better, take them now. I don't need the hassles." And she's like, no. And she left. She didn't take us.
Obviously, yeah.
Did she come back to check on you guys?
No, not once. Not once did the lady ever come. There were times I was getting the shit kicked out of me. I'm like, "Where's this lady now?"
Do you think that was your dad set that up to scare you guys? Don't you think that was a little bit of a coincidence?
No, because my
lady that speaks Italian comes to your house.
Yeah.
Well, because everybody knew we were Italian. I mean, it wasn't a hard thing to.
It could have been so. Definitely, just to scare you.
Yeah.
We weren't afraid though. We didn't do anything. We went back out and my brother put the park on fire 3 days later.
Well, that's why. But your dad was like, "Well, fuck, they don't fucking care."
No. Oh, we didn't. Dude, we didn't give a fuck. There was nothing that was going to stop us.
Well, there you go. Your dad doesn't give a fuck.
No. My dad did. No. He tried. Listen, you misunderstand. My dad tried everything he could, the best of his abilities.
So basically, you were just a little bastard. That's
Me and Chico, we're bastards. Yeah. From Chico trying to steal the car at 3 or 4. From putting thumbtacks in the teachers' chairs, throwing food at them, fucking you name them.
Yeah, I don't think you whenever you have a kid, I don't think it's gonna be a girl. It's gonna be a boy, and that boy's gonna raise some fucking hell. You're like, "Oh my god, that is all that fucking bad karma coming to bite me in the ass."
That's
now.
Gonna be the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Is you have a fucking boy, because that boy's gonna grow up and be the biggest
you actually
bastard going.
Hope. You pray to God and ask for a girl, because I'm pretty sure if it's a boy, they're just gonna raise some hell. And if it's a girl, if she raised hell, because it's your girl, she's gonna fucking get away with that shit too, because she's gonna be, "Daddy, it wasn't my fault."
No,
and just bat her eyes at you.
Yeah. Every single fucking time.
Yeah, every single
time.
time.
You know why? Because when I was with my ex and she was pregnant, she was already "We're gonna have to do this bad cop, good cop, aren't we?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "If it's a daughter, then I'm going to have to be the bad cop." I'm like, "Probably." It'd be one of those, "Mom, can I have $10? No." And then it'd be me behind going, "Here's 20. Good."
Oh, no, they do that anyway.
Yeah.
They do that anyway. Seriously. Wow. The kids do that as an instinct. They do that.
Oh, kids do, because you got 2 authority figures.
Yep.
And they don't even know they're doing this. They try to play against both of you guys.
Oh, they would play me like no, dude. They wouldn't even have to play it. It'd be like, "Mom, can I have $10? No." And then before she could even look at me, I'm like, "Here's 20. Get the fuck out of here."
That's exactly what they do.
Oh.
They do that. They do.
Oh, okay,
seriously. No word of a lie. It's Dad, can I have this? Then no. Mum, then they've got it in their hands. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And that causes that conflict between the parents, is that because parents stupidly, which I kind of find you don't actually talk to each other. Well, kind of fucking stupid, but they don't literally lay those ground rules out.
Me and my ex had laid those ground rules, especially if it was a girl.
No, because kids would and especially once they figure it out.
Oh yeah,
that they can play the parents against each other. They would do it.
They
would fucking do
it. No, we already established that. She's like, "Yeah, if we have a daughter, you're gonna."
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've established fucking nothing. I tell you, you could talk about it, and it's even with the families that we have today, that the parents are really the liberal parents who will talk to their children and they will sit there and do all that sort of stuff. Those kids fucking know what they're doing.
Oh, like my
they
buddy,
know it straight.
one of my buddies,
fuckers.
when his daughter was getting older, was like going to, it's like, Daddy, can I get this? Like, you know, toys
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
right? And it's like, he go, ask your mother. And it's like, she goes to his wife, and she's like, Mommy is like, can I have this? She goes, ask your dad.
Yeah.
They keep just sending it
Boom,
back,
boom,
and they're
boom,
like,
boom.
just like,
That's the best policy.
yeah, you just keep making them work for it. It's like, see how much you actually want this.
Yeah.
Like, if you really want it, you'll just keep asking for
Keep
it.
going. That is the best policy.
Yeah, you just like keep switching back. It's like, ask your mother, ask your father, ask your mother, ask your father.
Just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom,
you know,
boom,
but
boom.
me and my ex had determined that there was no way. It'd be like, Daddy, okay.
You're weak.
Very. That's no good. That's no good.
Even with Scotty's girls, man, they just bat their eyes at me, and I'm like, okay.
Well,
no problem.
you got like more. You got like the fun Uncle Dom thing going. So when you're the fun uncle, then you got you
You know,
are
okay.
literally the only person that can spoil them.
Yes.
Without somebody getting mad at you.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
It is.
like you have that role. Like Megan is like freaking like doing all this shit for her new niece. Like she's only 1 year old.
Yeah.
Well, like she's like always like trying to get her stuff, and it's like I'm like, oh, you're gonna be the fun aunt. So
Yeah.
it's if you
Fine.
gotta be the fun aunt, that's nobody can blame you for buying them toys
No.
it's like, oh, took him for ice cream. Oh, they're not supposed to have sugar after 8.
Yeah.
It's like, well, can't blame fun aunt.
Yeah. And fun uncle. It's the
Yeah,
same thing.
yeah, but it's different though. You can't be the fun uncle when you're a parent. You gotta be the parent.
You got to be the parent. That's a big difference.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then you know
That's
how,
the big difference.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest problems we have with parenting today.
Yeah.
Is that the parents still want to be that fun person.
Oh, I'm a fun mother. I'm like a fun parent.
No.
Like,
That's
I don't
what-
say no to
no.
my kids.
Yeah.
Fuck say no to your kids.
Yes.
That's
you've
why-
Gotta
that-
say
that's
You know,
what-
you don't say no to your kids. That's how fucking people then go and like fucking molest people
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like they don't
that's
take no for an
that's
answer.
that's why I'm completely afraid of having a dog. That's like the one reason, because I'm just like, I don't think I could say no. I'd have to have someone there, like my other half, being like,
Oh, you've got
absolutely
to learn.
not.
You've got to learn to be
Yeah,
that.
you have
to be
to.
at that point where you have to literally ingrain into them that no means no. It's like even though James is 21 and Emily's 19.
Yeah.
I can literally be on Skype with them, and then I look in a certain way, and they shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
They don't take it any further. It's like, no, don't fucking go there. I just need to look at them. I don't need to beat them. I don't need to talk to them. I don't need to verbiage or anything. Nothing. Just that fucking look. That's it.
Yeah.
My father has that look now
That's
to
what
me.
you got. My mom got that look. Makes me shit my pants. Like
Even now.
it's like even now, even to this day. I'm 31 now. To this day, my mom gives me that look.
Yeah.
I don't even know why she would be giving it to me. I'm like, okay, I must have done something here. I must have fucked up. And
No.
like, she's not telling me. She's just giving me the look.
Yeah.
I better shut the fuck up.
Boom.
Yeah, no, my dad does it now. I'll say or do something like to joke around him, and
Yeah.
he's just like, give me the look. I'm like, sorry, Dad. It'll never happen again.
But that's one of the things that you've got to develop. And then you because you've got so many people today feels or think or whatever it is. They read their memes on Facebook or do whatever they do, and they think they can't actually chastise their children.
Yeah.
You're not allowed because they'll pick the phone up and call child services.
Yeah.
Here, there's the fucking phone.
Yeah.
There you are. Fucking call them.
Yeah.
Seriously, do it. There. Fucking call them.
My buddy did that to his father. You know what he did to him? And his father's like, yeah, you want to call? Call the police. Here's the phone.
Yeah.
Call the police.
Yeah, go.
He goes, it'll take 6 minutes for them to get here. By then, we'll be calling the fucking morgue.
I don't think I'd threaten my kid with death, but I wouldn't do
Well,
that.
he never called up cops, did he?
No, I wouldn't do that. But I mean, it'd be a matter. There you go. You want to call child services? There's the phone.
And I know it's break time for commercials.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We're actually gone over 10 minutes. So,
Oh, wow. There we go.
Cool.
so I didn't mean to like break this party up, but fuck off. Anyways, we'll be right back.
Dry.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Dom likes dry. But that's fine.
I'll spit on it every so often.
It's your thing.
I think that's one of the most ridiculous things in any porn, whether it's homemade porn or whether it's porn. That's, you know what I mean? You have this guy and he fucking spits, and like, really, if she's that turned on, there's a natural lubricant there.
Yeah.
If you have to fucking spit or do whatever, then you're not doing something right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not,
Absolutely
you know,
not.
now that we're back on.
That's just ridiculous. Fuck.
We're back.
Yeah, okay. Hello, everybody.
Hopefully there's a commercial.
In all the 30 nations. Is it 30 nations now?
Yeah, we're about 30 countries now.
Yeah,
we're
30
downloading.
countries.
Yeah.
30 countries, and the streaming thing doesn't tell us how many. Like,
Well, that's fine, but the stream, hello, wherever you are in the world. Hello.
Yes, exactly.
It's fantastic. You don't need to download us, streamers, do whatever. But
Although your kids don't download us.
Sorry?
Your kids don't download us.
Probably not.
No,
they're
don't.
not. They're not into listening to the. I mean, I haven't listened. Or I haven't asked them what kind of music they're into these days, but it must be something totally fucking ludicrous in the UK because no, it's not the Beatles anymore or anything else like that.
Or anything I listen to, maybe.
Maybe you would
Maybe
listen
some
to
hip-hop?
Yeah. Maybe you would listen to it, yeah, but not me. No. So anyway, I'll make a point of asking them what kind of music.
Bring the motherfucking ruckus is in your style.
No, I'm not.
I love
into,
bringing the motherfucking ruckus.
Actually, you know what my favorite Wu-Tang song is?
What?
Triumph.
Triumph? I
Yeah.
like that song too.
Triumph is probably one of my favorite songs.
Sure, okay. Whoever that fucking is, I have no.
The Wu-Tang Clan,
Yeah, no idea.
the greatest rap group next to D12.
No, not even close.
No.
D12's not even fucking close. They're not even fucking close. It's like Backstreet Boys, then D12.
Fuck you!
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Fuck
So
you.
what do you think about your good friend, your really really good friend, which I know you love him because you keep mentioning the fucking piece of twat, right? What do you feel about Mr. Trump?
Oh, here we go.
Insulting LeBron for the basketball
It's
player.
stupid. It's stupid.
It's because I mean there he is. He's like obviously a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
So he's providing fucking bikes. I mean, that is so superb. The kids who's going to go to this school, they're going to have a fucking bike bought by the school.
Yeah.
How wonderful is that?
Yeah.
And he's providing all these various different things, and then you've got Trump insulting him for doing so.
Are we talking like LeBron the basketball player, or are we talking LeBron
The person
the
outside
philanthropist?
What?
Are we talking about LeBron James the basketball player, or LeBron James the
philanthropist.
That's it.
Okay. So
Which one are we talking
go
about?
with that. Go with whatever.
which one?
Whatever. I'm saying that this guy who is a basketball player or who was a basketball player or whatever, and he has he's going to pay for all these things within this community because he's such a fucking wealthy guy, and then does that. Now, if you wish to diverge him as the sportsman,
I'm gonna have to split that up because
Why?
as a basketball player, he's a piece of shit.
Why?
His sportsmanship is not there. He tends to blame other people besides himself for his failures. I think he's overrated when it comes to the greatest players of all time in the NBA.
I don't think so. I think he's
But that's
up
your
there.
personal opinion.
I think he's up there. He's arrogant.
No,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
fine.
complete
He's definitely an arrogant person. Like I personally don't like him as a basketball player, but like fuck, he's done so many fucking good things to people.
Yeah.
But that
like because of the money
But
that he
don't.
has.
But-
I mean, that's how you judge a person, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not the
no,
way
no.
that he plays his fucking sport.
No.
But that's why I said what are we talking about here? Are we talking LeBron James?
No, I'm talking about the guy that's providing bikes
the
for
philanthropist,
kids,
yeah.
for guys that's
Well,
providing
yeah.
bikes
Why do
for
you even
kids.
bring basketball? Because it got nothing to do with basketball, though.
No.
We're talking about LeBron
Basketball
James.
has made him rich.
Because see, Donald Trump isn't. I feel that Donald Trump isn't fucking insulting LeBron James, the philanthropist.
What?
But, hold on. Listen what I'm saying. Donald Trump still has a hard on because they wouldn't visit the White House. So no matter what LeBron James, the basketball player, does, right, isn't going to be good enough for Donald. That's what I'm saying. If we're separating the two, right, the basketball player, I don't like him, and I'm kind of happy he will never be a Chicago Bull, right? He's not the greatest.
Allegedly.
No, he won't be, because by the time his contract's done with the Lakers, he'll be too old to be with Chicago.
Allegedly.
I'm hoping not. So, like, even to the point where my brother, who is a Lakers fan, may refuse to watch the upcoming seasons with LeBron on the team because he does not like LeBron at all. He hates the basketball player. So
fine.
So the basketball player is one, the philanthropist who's.
But this is what I'm saying. Then your friend Mr. Trump, right, is insulting that guy for
he's
doing something for the fucking good for
because
the
he's
community.
too stupid to tell the difference between the two. That's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, good job opening it right next to the fucking mic.
I didn't.
I thought that was a fucking
we went on a break so we can have a smoke and get a drink. And you just open it right next to the fucking mic.
I didn't know that it was filled with fucking C4 explosives.
It's a freaking monster. They always make that noise when you open it up.
No, not the regular cans. It's never made that big bang.
Those bottles fucking make that poof
all the time.
All the time.
Remember? Anyways, Donald's too stupid to tell the difference between the two. He's still butthurt because they won't visit the White House.
But one of the things, going back to one of the conversations we had quite a while ago about you saying that you didn't support him as president, but you wanted to see what happened over the time that he was president. I mean, you must be impressed now at how much of an ass that guy truly is.
Oh, I thank God for him every day. I mean, there's not enough material I can come up with to make me laugh.
I mean, you're looking going to that fucking tirade on Twitter.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said before, take the fucking phone away from him.
Yeah.
Because he goes on Twitter and he's like has
don't
meltdown. Like what?
Like, don't you have a fucking country to run?
Yeah,
no, dude, don't
do?
take it away. My entertainment's taken away. Like honestly, like
it's insane,
dude. If they had a 24-hour, 7-day a week follow Donald Trump channel, I would fucking watch it just to see what he was going to do.
Oh my God, the guy's just fucking insane.
Yeah, no, he's nuts.
He's fucking
like
insane.
even like 2 o'clock in the morning when normal people are fucking sleeping, this guy's fucking tweeting bullshit. I'm like, I don't understand it.
I don't.
I follow his fucking feed on Facebook. It's fucking amazing.
No, fuck no. But I wouldn't. I don't think I'd punish myself that much. What I already read about him and things like this is
it's just outrageous.
It's
just outrageous. And then he has his own daughter doing like these newscasts every night. It's the most ridiculous. It's like Fox times 1,000.
But she's got rid of her fashion.
Ivanka did, but this is the other daughter that I didn't even know. He's like 3 daughters.
I don't know.
This one, there's another Trump. They're like, hi, I'm so and so's daughter. I can't remember her name. And she does this whole like half-hour fucking news report every day.
Really?
It comes on Facebook, yeah.
Oh wow.
Really? Yeah.
I
didn't
know about that.
About what he did during the day, so you don't have to worry about fake news. Dude, it's the most ridiculous shit. I just laugh. It's funny.
Yeah, but the way that I'm looking at that is the way that the certain aspects of the American public, not all of the American public, certainly not.
And for people who voted for him, thank you. I hope you vote for him again.
Fuck me. They're like, can you not see that this is bullshit?
Yeah.
I hope they vote for him again. Another 4 years of material I got.
It's like this crossover.
Comedians love this guy.
Yeah,
you just can't have enough. Like just like he's a bit for everybody.
He's laughable.
Yeah.
And he's making the US.
And again, like I said, like if I was the president of the United States, like I said, I would for as far as LeBron James is concerned, I would have to tell the difference. Like I'd have to split the two up. Although, I'd be like, so although we don't see eye to eye politically and you think whatever, right, you didn't want to visit me, okay, fine, well, fuck you on that, but you know what, you did a lot of good things for these kids, maybe we should, take a page out of your book and see how you did it. Because like,
I mean, as much as I appreciate that, but the thing is, as much as Trump is a complete fucking arsehole, which I think the consensus is there that he is this fucking arsehole.
Yeah.
but all business people are.
Would we, as a world, as an absolute world of humanity and everything else, would we want to get rid of him and allow Pence to be the president of the United States of America? Because that guy
is even worse.
Fucking
Oh no! If you go,
nutter.
like, it's actually funny because last year after he got sworn in, like somebody did this like a chart.
Yeah.
If Donald get impeached,
Yeah.
it's like who's in next line? Nope.
No,
And then the next
nope.
person, nope. It's just like it goes
All the
down,
way down.
It goes down the tree. It's like you don't want actually any one of these
Anyone.
people.
Well, no, because you see, the problem is that Donald used to be a Hillary supporter. He was like one of their like main
Well, I've
contributors.
seen the pictures where you see Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, and they're with him and one of his fucking wives.
Yeah.
And then they're all pally laughing
Yeah.
together and da. And now, what?
Well, I think what happened was that obviously the Democrats. Yeah, it's the Democrats, right? That was Hillary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell too, but
Well, you can't because they're both the same, really.
but the Democrats wouldn't. They're not going to take Hillary out of that seat and give it to Donald. So Donald just had to switch over to a Republican. I mean, that's all it was. He just woke up one day and was like, "Okay, you guys aren't going to give me that seat. Okay, well, fuck, I'll give it to. I'll race it with the Republicans," and won. I mean, that's all it was.
Well, I mean, still, it's so surreal. We still go back to the election campaign and how that went, and then going for looking at the vote afterwards, and it was wow. This is just surreal. It truly is surreal.
The problem with LeBron is that he can't separate the two. That's his biggest problem.
LeBron?
Well, going back to LeBron James.
Oh, okay.
Donald can't separate the two. Donald can't separate the LeBron James, the basketball player who didn't want to come to the White House when he won the NBA championship, to LeBron James, a philanthropist who's helped
doing wonderful things
with all these kids. And if you've read some of the stuff that the kids have done, is like the kids get brand new LeBron shoes. Everybody gets like a couple of pairs. They all get bikes so they can drive back and forth to school. They all got their meals like
they get the meals for free.
Breakfast and lunch, and their books are all provided for free. Everything's free.
Yeah,
and apparently all the graduating kids, because it goes from 1 to 8 or whatever, kindergarten to 8. Yeah. I think he's also adding high school too.
He's doing I can't remember how far I got into the article, but I think that he's actually going to get it so that they can go to university.
Yeah, I think you can start
like scholarship
which is
programs
fucking
and stuff.
No.
Absolute props.
Apparently it's going to go from kindergarten right to like what we would have like as grade 12, whatever. What was it, senior year? I guess in the States they don't have like grades. They have like sophomore.
They still have grades.
Yeah,
they still have grades. They just call it like junior, sophomore.
Yeah. So what we would call grade
stupid fucking name.
Yeah, but what we would call grade 12, they go from kindergarten to grade 12, and you're in this school.
Yeah.
Right? And everything's going to be provided for you. And if you graduate, then you automatically get to go to the University of Akron.
Yeah, you get that specific university. I think that's where he'd be putting his money into that. And
it's going to be like a free ride. If you graduate from LeBron's school.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing.
You automatically.
It fucking is. It's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, there's going to be lineups around the fucking...
As opposed to your political fucking conservative where everybody's going to pay for their own fucking shit. Fuck that. This guy is doing what should be done by governments around the world. He's doing it.
I don't disagree. I'm not saying anything. I think education should be free. It's not possible right now, I guess. I don't know.
It's not possible. A first world country says that, and then you got in Sri Lanka, people are fucking going to school, getting paid to go to school in university for free.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that.
Yes. And so it is completely and utterly possible.
No.
Without a fucking
Now,
problem.
let me just clear that. Like, not everybody can go to university in Sri Lanka. There's this really fucking hard exam that you have to do.
You have to pass
in grade 12.
Yeah.
You have to pass that. If you pass that, if you can get, like, I think it's you need to get B plus and above to go get into university.
Yep.
But after that, like everything's fucking provided for
Well,
you.
it's down. It's the thing is, it's a cash cow.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the UK, you look at Canada, you look at the United States of America, and any other country that does the same thing. It's a cash cow because what it is, it's like you have to go get loans from banks or wherever to go to university, and it's thousands and thousands and thousands. It's a cash cow. That's all it is. Because in Canada, we could provide education for all university students. But the thing is, like you say there, you've got to be able to go to university and have that education to the level where you understand what university is all about.
Yeah, but
and how you do it.
even college.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but even college. I mean, if you're a college, like, okay, I don't disagree with that test. I actually think it's a great idea. You take this test. If you score B plus higher, you're a university student. If you score B and C, you're a college student.
Well, the segregation, I like in the UK, we used to have what they're called secondary education, and then you had grammar school education. I don't agree with that because what you're doing is that the division immediately there is that you're in secondary education. As you're in secondary education, then you're okay to work in a fucking factory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you go to grammar school, you're okay to be a manager.
Yeah.
So you're causing that division within society in itself, which I disagree with.
I don't think it was a separation, more of a. Listen,
I don't think it's a separation.
Some
I think
people
it's a division. It's a true division.
There's some people that are just like made to be a crane operator. Not saying that job is anyone. You know, I know a guy who makes close to six figures being a crane operator, like everything in downtown Toronto.
It's also like it's another thing too, right? It's like there's a lot of people that like that's in high school in Canada. Just using it as an example, like a lot of people, like some people want to go into trade, so you have to go to a school that have trade.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you can't fucking like go to University of Toronto and like, you know, learn carpentry.
No,
right? So you have to go to a fucking school that actually teaches that. And it's a little bit different. It's really what you want to do. But if you want to be a doctor, you better have high grades.
Oh, fuck
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
You want to be a doctor, like if that's your goal, because you're going to spend the next fucking 8 to 10 years trying to become a doctor. Yep. So then your goal should be you're graduating your grade 12, your exams, your grade. You need to have top marks in like university classes.
Yeah,
right.
The way I see it is, I don't think, okay, if the government's gonna pay for the education, I'm not against that. But that's an investment that needs to be taken care of, like, but I think properly.
But that's utilizing that word investment there. I think it's us as a society, the wholes of society, investing in these kids to be the best people that they can be.
But I mean, if someone, okay, listen, there's like I said, there's people that I know that are just, they're not cut out for the office. They're not cut out for doctor work.
I think we all know people like that.
Yeah,
they're just like great construction workers or whatever. So why don't we just, like, you know, we're not separating from the pack. We're just saying, okay, you're taking this test. You know, this is what, you know.
But if the thing is, if I have somebody opening me up to do an operation, I want that person to literally fucking know what they're doing.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know,
you want the best of the best. You
don't want a bricklayer saying, "Oh, I've got a fucking penknife. I'll do this."
Yeah,
that's not the case.
You're not going to want me to do your open heart surgery.
Oh fuck no, absolutely fucking
no. Here's the thing: it's also a lot of people. Who knows? Some people, you know what, probably have, you know, the drive. Like they want something better.
Yeah,
but they see something here. You know, I could go to 4 years of school and try to go after this, or I could do a 1 year program and go work in like a trade where I'm starting at like $80,000 a year.
Yeah,
where, you know, you go for 4 years of school, you're in debt now, and then you have to start. You know,
and that doesn't stop. Listen, that wouldn't. And again, you're not, I don't think you're separating, because you can still give the person the opportunity to go to college. Like if I took the test, If I took let me give you this example. Okay, if I took the test, okay, all three of us took the test. Now, okay, Cal University, he's in University of Toronto, right? You take the test, you're at Seneca College, right? All paid for, you know, you do whatever you need to do, get your education, get a good job, you know, see you at the end of it. And then me, Dom, you're good enough to be a trade school, but I want to go to college. I want to take my chances. Well, okay, you know what? We can give you the money for the trade school. Anything else you want to provide for yourself, feel free to go to college. I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad trade-off. You're not separating them. If they feel that they can still do better, maybe they just had a bad day at the test. I don't know.
Well, that's always applicable. I mean,
that's how it is though. Like how they decide who goes to university. Like
so you're not separating them.
Like once when you're in like grade 11, I think from grade 11, I can't remember now, but grade 11 to 12, like you got, excuse me, college classes. Like you whatever the credits you need for high school, I think it's like 32, and there's 18 credits that you need to have. You need to get, and these are like maths, English, science, and all that stuff. Yeah. And then once you go to like grade 11, like you can take calculus as a class. Yeah. And that's like a university level class. And it's like if you want your credits, and you gotta show it's like you've taken. There's always a course number. Even in high school, like what maths or what science and whatever it is. Yeah. And there's usually a U that's like a university level class. Yeah. And there's a C that's a college level class. Okay. Right? Yeah, and then that's why I had to go back because for nursing, you need to have university level science and maths credit. Yeah. And I just like science and math. Like I had a math credit. Two of my math credits were university. But science, I only had to take you need only 2 credits to graduate. Yeah. I just took regular freaking science, and then after that, I'm like, fuck it, I'm not going to take any more science. So I had to upgrade that from being a normal high school credit to a university credit. Yeah. So that's what I had to do. It's you have but that like.
I'm of the opinion, and I've held this opinion for a long time now. Our education system, be it the education system in Canada, be it the education system in the UK, be it the education system in Sri Lanka, I would presume, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that our education system is, it's not an education system that promotes critical thinking with kids. No. What it is, it's a matter of saying, right, okay, this is the history that we are reading about. Not true history, but the history we're reading about. Yeah. And this is English, this is math, this is whatever. So we'll teach you all these rudimentary things and then send you out to go get these jobs. Mm-hmm. Now, we all know that the manufacturing jobs that we had no longer exist because they've all been outsourced to some other fucking country around the world, whether it be China or anywhere they can pay anybody less than $1 an hour, they're good to go. That's the system that we've got, and I think that our education system is not following the way that society is. No,
I agree with you. I remember,
definitely not.
I remember being in high school. There's certain things where like I was taking in math and I was like, when the fuck am I going to use this? And they're like, you're going to be using it a lot, like Pythagorean theorem or whatever it's called. I don't think once in my entire life of being outside of high school.
There's that meme that's going around where I can't remember who does it, but it doesn't matter. It's a meme anyway. Excuse me. And then it's like, okay, I've got there's the person on their deathbed. They're literally about to fucking die. Yeah. And on this meme, it's like, yay, I made it this far and I've never used algebra. Yeah. Right? Which is true. How many people use fucking algebra in their life?
I don't think I've used one bit of algebra since I left high school. Never, not one. I never looked at a concave mirror to figure out the light angles of whatever.
But then again, the education system stems from those that are in charge. So they're not willing to change.
The only subject outside of gym that I felt there was maybe 2 classes I felt that were worthwhile that I still use to this day is English. And there was
You use English?
To fucking read, you motherfucker. I already proved that I read.
Okay, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Looking at pictures and not reading.
And another course which was called like Everyday Life or something. I don't know if you guys had it or you had it.
Everyday Life?
Is it social studies?
I don't know if it
that sounds like social studies.
That's social studies.
That sounds like social studies.
He did social studies?
In my high school, that was that had to be, you had to take it.
Well, in Canada, you get you need it's a half a credit course, which is in one semester. Half of that semester you learn social studies, and then the other half the semester it's careers.
Yeah,
where you learn how to write a resume and all that stuff, like practice.
That's so good.
Practice job interviews. They actually have that.
Good.
And it's one of the it's 2 half credits that you actually need to graduate.
Is this one of the things that Ford's going to change and he's going to go back?
I hope.
No, I don't think that it's been around for years. Like,
but this is the thing. Well,
but see, that's the thing, though.
But for years and years, you've had a fucking very progressive sex education policy within Ontario, and then this fucker comes in and says, "Oh, we'll go back to like." Yeah, we'll shag it up the ass because then you won't get her pregnant. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, fuck off.
But what the thing is though with that course, you see, there's provincial credits and school credits. That's why you need 30 or 35 credits.
32 credits.
Is it 32?
Well, actually, it depends. It may have been different when you went to school.
I
had grade 13. What do they call it? OAC. So I didn't have that. I only had grade 9 to 12.
Yeah, so we had like 35 or I think it was 40 credits or whatever to graduate high school completely. But there's like half of them were provincial credits where the province had to tell you these ones you need according to province to graduate high school. So there's like I think there's like 2 maths, a science, blah blah blah, and then the rest of them were school credits. So the school tells you now, with the rest of your credits, this is what you need to graduate from our high school. My high school, instead of turning 2 half credits from those social studies, made us take out that course 3 years. So one of them was like one of them was like learning how to cook. Like a whole semester about cooking,
which is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second credit was budgeting and stuff like that, and like, you know, you had to have like a whole budget laid out and stuff like that of certain things or whatever. Sometimes,
which is wonderful.
And then the third credit was actually learning how to do like our taxes and our resumes and stuff.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah,
all those things.
Those kids need to learn that.
Absolutely.
But that's why I'm saying, like, between English and that class, those were really those are the only 2 courses that I still.
That is part of education. I think that's part of education. You can turn around and say, okay, it's up to your parents to teach you that shit. Fuck off. You're at school so many hours, and you've got all these various different things that you can do in school.
Yeah,
those things are wonderful.
Not even that
in school.
You know what the best advice I ever got in math class was?
Count.
No.
Oh.
I couldn't get this answer right. I think we were doing algebra. And I looked at my teacher. His name was Mr. Owens, and I said, "Sir, I can't seem to get the right answer on this one question, like 3A or whatever it was in the math book." His exact quote to me was, "Punch it out in your calculator. Eventually, you'll get the answer." Okay. Instead of helping me get the fucking question, just punch it out in your fucking calculator. You're not going to teach me.
Well, but there again, you get the calculator.
Oh, that's like a first world problems having a calculator.
Yeah. Well, dude,
that shit.
First world problems. I had a mother and a father who didn't want me to take a calculator to school.
Yeah.
Right, and I had a teacher who would mark me minus marks for not bringing it.
Yeah, first world problems.
Yeah.
This is true.
He would
mark. This is so true.
He would take marks off because I didn't bring the fucking calculator.
But they used to tell me in school, don't you dare, like calculators when they first came out.
Yeah,
seriously, expensive.
Yeah.
We had this one kid that brought a calculator to school, and we were all around him, like fucking hell. It was so expensive.
Yeah.
And it was the red. What the fuck? What the fuck did they call it? LED, yeah. Oh. It was the red LED, and it was like, whoa, this is fucking like, woo, you know what I mean? Really, really special, and all this sort of shit. And then the teacher said, get that out of here. You're not allowed. You've got to do it all in your head and everything else. You'll never have a calculator with you all the time.
When I lived in Sri Lanka, at one point I was in grade 3 or 4. And my dad actually sent me a bunch of school supplies, like pencil cases and stuff like that. My dad sent me this pencil case that had a calculator. That's a lid.
Oh,
I remember those. Pens, and it's like I had that, and it's like every time I'm in, like when it's math, when it's time for math class, my teacher takes my pencil case. He's like, "Yep, you got to show your work."
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's like you can't just because there's always those kids, right? They even if they can show their work, they would just look at the question and just write down the answer.
Yeah,
because you're so smart, you can't take the time out to actually write down how you solved it. No. And it's like you have to show how you got to your answer.
Yeah,
that's the point of math, right? It's not just getting the answer; it's how you got
but
there.
It's so fucked up these days. How they teach kids
the moving numbers around.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
I have no idea.
Moving numbers around.
It confused the hell out of me. It's basic math. It's like division. And the way they taught him, it's like I just can't, I couldn't comprehend what that was. No. And the thing is, the way I learned it was much simpler than that.
Of course.
I don't want to move numbers around, man. I know how to divide 6 by 2.
You've got these two figures, and then you go like that. Carry one over, and then it's there. Now it's like the just adding the numbers like fucking 50 things down. It's like,
I know.
What the fuck is that?
It's like, what am I looking at? Like a calculus freaking equation? No, it's fucking long division.
Yeah, like long division is like, okay, so like 2 divided by 4.
No, this is adding shit.
This is adding shit.
Adding one to the other.
No, but you said long division. So long division would be like 4 divided by 2. So you get the 4. How many times 2 can go into 4? So like 2. So you put 2 on top.
Yeah.
And then you times it by, to see if you're correct, you times it back by the 2 and it come out to 4.
Yeah, but long division, I mean, you've got all these stages in long division.
You've got stages, right?
Yeah. But this is literally adding one number to another number. So because you're adding it together, which you obviously, right? And then it's like, you move this to here, and then you put your new calculation there, and then you put this to here, add your new calculation, and then you've gone down like 5 stages. And you've exactly. And then you've added those 2 numbers together, and then you come to the correct answer. Like, why?
Yeah.
Seriously,
but
why?
not even that. When the fuck are you going to use it in real life?
Never.
What boss is going to be like, okay, take your time and show me your work? No, your boss will be like, give me the fucking answer as fast as possible. I don't even give a fuck how you do it.
No.
Like, it's not like...
No.
Like, even... You know what the worst class was? As much as, considering what my past has been like, the worst classes I ever have taken were computer classes.
Oh?
The worst. I failed them all.
Why?
They didn't challenge me enough, and they were bullshit. I had a teacher...
Yeah, it works.
Okay, I had a teacher... Right? I took web designs, right? He wanted me to legitimately go into the fucking web page program and write out the fucking comprehensive fucking language to write like
doing programming?
Well, no, if I was making a web page, you said come up to me and say, okay, Dom, I need you to make me a web page, right? So I would start from scratch. Now, at this point, and we're talking in the late 90s, early 2000s, where the internet was developing, right? They already had programs where you just say, okay, I'm going to put a hot point over here, I'm going to put a picture over here, right?
Everybody rudimentary stuff when it comes down to it.
But he was going below that and going, Dominic, now I need you to type out the exact computer language by hand.
Yeah. Like C plus things.
So it'd be like, okay, so just say you needed a hot point. So click here to download the Savages podcast.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of just going on the web browser, the designer program, right, that everybody's using, all the top companies are using it, and making it a hot point or whatever. So he'd want me to go into the back of the computer, into the back of the web page browser, and type the fucking thing out in computer language.
You haven't been taught computer language.
Oh, no, I knew it all. But, dude, I was a hacker when I was a kid. It was first of all, why?
So he was trying to get you to code.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that? Don't you want to learn actually how to do it build it from the bottom?
No.
Instead of just going and putting.
Okay, if this was 1992 and the programs weren't out that nobody was using, the thing is you have to be ahead of what's going on. Manufacturing jobs, like you said, aren't available, right? pretty soon certain computer jobs aren't going to be available either. They're going to be obsolete. So you need to be ahead of the curve. If everybody in the main companies, IBM, Apple, game developer companies, Ubisoft, if everybody knows that they're using these programs, right? Mm-hmm. Why don't you teach them the program instead of teaching them the fucking code? That's what I'm trying to say. Why am I going to waste my time knowing the code, right? Yeah. When I can just use the program, design a web page better than somebody that's working now.
Well, I mean,
and then still fail me.
You're looking at now. You look like Wix. If you wanna do your own web page,
yeah.
Something like that. There is Wix, and there's many other companies.
GoDaddy too.
Yeah, everything, and it's literally there. Yeah. Everything that you need is there.
Exactly,
but could you just go drag it?
Yeah,
put it there, drag it, and you can build them.
Yeah, and when I was in high school, we were on the stage, like the beginning stages of that, where all the companies were using those. And instead of fucking saying, okay, let's learn this program, let's get you guys ahead of the game, because if you guys know this program inside and out, computer companies are gonna fucking.
But I say, utilizing that in the sense of education. Education hasn't changed for how long? What? Public schools became...
No, I think the problem is, and this is the biggest problem, and
we're going back to the 19th century or something like that. That's
probably
education-wise.
I think the biggest problem with education, at least in Ontario, is that they're not teaching us. They didn't teach me. I'm pretty sure they didn't teach you. You weren't here, so we can't say about you. But they didn't teach me far enough, like real shit. Like, you know what I mean? They're not teaching us any real shit.
Well, when I was at school, and which I still, even to this day, I still shake my head, and I can't understand why. They did what they called domestic sciences, and which was literally how you learned to cook.
Yeah.
You brought your whatever it is from home, and then the teacher would teach you how to cook it, and also like baking and things such as that. But then like Thatcher and her fucking ideals threw all that shit out because we did metalwork, we did woodwork, all these various different things. This is when I was at school, and then now it's just simply hit, repeat, hit, repeat, hit, repeat all the fucking time. That's all.
No, you're doing a disservice.
That's backwards.
Yeah,
but they got rid of the comprehensive system that we had in schools because it was a socialist ideal that comprehensive education was socialist, so we'll get rid of it. So they went and they said, like, okay, that what they will do is now we'll have just strictly kids learning maths, and
what they should
fuck off.
Well, you know what they should do? What they should do is at about the December mark, right? Because they have all these PA days. I don't know how it is in England. But at least in Ontario, the professional activity days.
Oh, okay.
Where like the teachers go to these meetings all day and then the kids stay at home.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, teach training days.
Yeah. What they should do is after Christmas, those PA days, they should take those teachers and start dealing with how can we learn these kids cutting edge stuff so they're prepared for the future, instead of saying, yes, I need you to learn the angles of a fucking concave mirror on an angle I can't even see because it's fucking flexed the other way. And unless...
I know where you're going with that, but and I appreciate where you're going with that. But sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. You started.
Well, the education of children is basically to educate them how to become better adults. Surely that should be the first...
Well, it's not working.
No, it isn't working. Because you have people, again, and I'll mention him again because he's a fucking idiot, Doug Ford, right? You have people like him coming in and saying they're going to change it because of a small, tiny minority. Why are you teaching our children about sex?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So let's revert back to those days when they weren't taught about sex and about consent and about, which is all of a sudden is going like, oh, no, I still want to keep that in now. Mm-hmm. I want to keep that in, but teaching about consent. Oh, so now you're going against another fucking lie and a thing that you lied about in your campaign.
We can argue about that off the air.
No, he said he wasn't going to touch it. Fuck Dom, seriously. He said he wasn't going to touch medication, or he wasn't going to touch hospitalisation, or he wasn't going to touch anything to do with medicine. There, he's getting rid of fucking thousands of beds within Ontario. He's doing that.
Well,
he's attacking.
If he's doing that, he's wrong. There wasn't about it.
Well, there's a fucking list where he's only been in office how long?
Has it been like even 2 months yet?
Yeah, and there's a list already where he's broken all these campaign promises.
And he took away, how much money did he take away from the...
100 million.
From the school board.
100 million.
100 million, yeah.
That they were going to utilise to improve schools.
Yeah.
So we can talk about this as much as we want, and he's taking it back. It's done. 100 million. Gone. Just like that. Yeah, I'm saving the province money. But yet you're not going to invest in schools. Yeah. You're not going to invest in healthcare. You're not going to invest in the things that need and the infrastructure. You're taking it away. Why?
Well, a buck of beer's coming. That commercial came out yesterday.
Oh, really? There's a commercial for that?
There you go. It's going to be a buck of beer.
Oh, great.
He's now, yeah.
Fuck me.
There you go. Can of beer, a book.
And he's privatizing marijuana when it becomes legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the smartest thing he's ever done.
Why? Why is that smart? I don't get why that's smart. I don't get why that's smart.
Well, I think if you open up the competition and it doesn't have the government laying the prices down and having their own minority on it, it'll just push it to the best, whoever has the best price will get the business.
Yeah.
Which
has been proven to be bullshit as much as bullshit.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, when it comes to like certain things, like you gotta play the market. Like, I mean, I've showed this guy how I do it, and fucking, I play the fucking, dude. I've to get fucking discounts and fucking free shit, and
yeah, it's fucking embarrassing to be beside you. When
I will play the fucking card, bro. I don't care. I will do everything. I get fucking top quality produce at Walmart prices. I get discounts on shit that shouldn't be getting discounted on.
Okay, but I mean, I don't understand. Your philosophy there is your philosophy there. That's fine. I don't understand how that relates to privatization of marijuana, because what you're doing with marijuana being privatized, or not privatized, is being in under the public guise, is that you're going to get that money coming in via taxation. You're going to get that money coming into the Ontario and utilised within Ontario for how we need shit here.
Yeah.
Now privatise what? So you're going to get less revenue?
No. How
the fuck
you treat it like cigarettes? Cigarettes, it's when you buy a pack of cigarettes, right? The government tells the stores, I don't care what you sell them at, but we're getting, just say, $4 a pack from you in taxation. Now, you can sell them for $5, or you can sell them for $12. But that's up to you, but we're taking the $4 in tax. That's how cigarettes work in Ontario.
Yeah.
So if now, we go to that cheap store. Why do we go to that store? Because the fucking cigarettes are probably the cheapest all in fucking Oshawa, in that place. I'm not paying $15 a pack. I'll pay $11 a pack. As long as they're $11, I'll go there. Now, if by chance tomorrow I see somewhere else where they're $10 a pack, well, I'm sorry, one stop. I'm going to the $10 a pack place. And that's all I'm saying. I mean, that's the way it's going to be. The government's going to say, we're going to take, you sell a dime worth a pot, we're taking $4. Now, what you guys sell it at, that's none of my business. But we're taking the $4 regardless if you sell it for $5 or $10 a dime.
I've seen what privatization does.
Wow.
I've seen.
But that's the good. Okay, listen. I will state that is the best part of privatization. What we're talking about. That might be the best case scenario. Now, are there ways to fuck the system up? Of course there's ways to fuck the system up. And people have done it throughout the history of the world. Hopefully that we don't fuck this up. Because I like to be like Colorado and have fucking a lot of fucking extra tax money to get all these good shit. I'm hoping that we end up like Colorado. That's what I'm hoping for.
It will be nice, but I mean, if you can turn around and say that is exactly what he's going to do, that's going to be exactly what he's going to do.
No. I said I hope. I didn't say it was going to happen.
The thing is, the guy is breaking all
because
his election promises.
I've also gone on record and said that a majority government would have been great. That's all I wanted. But the fact that they can't even fucking...
A majority would be fine. It's got a majority.
No. A majority... No. They got better than a majority government because they can't even do a coalition together. They can't stop them at all. That's the problem.
Well,
that's what I'm afraid of.
Government.
No.
Are you talking about a minority government?
No. There's a minority government, right? There's a majority government.
Which he's got. He's got a majority government.
Yeah, but he also has got the one where... Okay, even if you have a majority government, right? The two... Ideally, what happens is that the two other parties can come together and start.
That's a minority government, not a majority government. A majority government basically says that you've got more seats than those two combined.
Yeah.
Can't do fuck all to stop you.
No.
That's a majority government.
Okay, a minority government is that the House can stop you.
If they were to combine together, then they could stop you.
Yeah. But there's a majority.
The majority doesn't matter what the opposition says. That's the majority.
But they also can all come together and stop the House and start an election again. Isn't that the idea? Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think so.
Anyways,
that sounds new to me.
That's enough fucking politics. We can talk about this after. I've had enough with the fucking politics. You're giving me agita again.
Agita. So what's getting you agita is that fucking big can of Monster you got there.
Yeah. He never blames the real thing.
By the way, we are still looking for sponsors, Monster. So Dom loves it. I don't mind it. Will hates it.
Yeah.
You know, you got best of all three worlds here. So feel free to sponsor us.
Green Monster, please.
Oh, the Assault. I used to like the red one. I don't drink them anymore, but I used to like the red one.
Listen, once a week. Once a week is not too bad.
I used to. Oh man, like fuck. I used to drink those a lot.
Dude, I used to go through a case every couple of days.
I had a cap full of that once. And I was like, what?
Yeah, but what flavor?
Oh, I fucking don't know. Why would I even remember? It was this tarty fucking awful tasting.
It is fucking tarty.
And it was like, no. Fuck, no. I no.
It was fucking tarty.
It's like having Jaeger when you have the pub and the Jaeger bombs.
Yeah.
And they put that fucking red.
I don't know why.
Monster or whatever.
I don't know why people fucking love Jaeger bombs. I'd rather just fucking drink the Jaeger by itself. Because Jaeger by itself is fucking awesome. When I have a cold,
really?
That's medicine, man.
Oh no!
I take a shot. I'm like, whew, I'm good for like 3 hours.
I put you have the worst drinks I can drink. Pubs.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know how true this is. So anybody who's in Mexico, please let us know if it's true or not. But apparently, the tequila you have in Mexico is really, really quite palatable. But the pub stuff that we have here is fucking grotesque. You get tequila, and then oh man, does that make me fucking wince?
I love tequila.
Tequila. Then you must have the taste buds for it.
Yeah, I do.
For me, tequila,
I don't even just take the shot. I like fucking let my tongue just let that shot of tequila just make love to my mouth.
No, I take that. I have my hand on my beer. I'll take the shot of tequila and then straight away the beer. Oh fuck no! It's so grotesque.
It's kind of funny because you know what I got downstairs?
Tequila
with the worm.
Oh,
with the worm. Oh, that's the
The real tequila, not the tequila here.
No,
what brand was it?
I can't remember. It's an old bottle, bro. Yeah. My dad's had it for years since I was a kid. Apparently, if you eat the fucking worm, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah. That thing's like fermenting in that fucking tequila bottle for like 25, 30 years.
Dude, that thing's been in there since the 80s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it's been shitting inside, too. Like when it was alive. I guess it was alive there for a bit.
Well, yeah. After, like, drowned in alcohol after that. It
Yeah.
was drunk, and then it's dead.
But I mean,
I
even
don't
after
know how true that is. It's a matter.
no, dude, do you want? I'll take it
No,
off.
I don't want to see.
And
I don't want to see worm shit. No.
It even comes with like a little package where you're supposed to like. I guess when they bought it like in the 80s, whenever like the guy brought it to my dad, that you were supposed to take this little packet, put it in there to kill the worm. It's still tied up, dude. Like it's ridiculous.
To kill the worm?
That's crazy.
I would
I
have
thought
thought
the
the worm
worm
would
was
have died.
dead.
Yeah.
Dude, don't kill the messenger. I'm just saying, there's a little packet there that you're supposed to put inside to fucking kill the worm.
Huh?
I mean, that's going to be an ancient worm now.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's fucking just stiff there as a board. You can probably knock somebody's eye out with it, but
Oh man, I love tequila. Yeah.
yeah, dude, this is fucking top
It
notch.
just doesn't work for me at all.
It needs to be good though. Like there are some bad fucking tequila. It's just like when you like I love tequila, so I've had like different brands and stuff. Like I had some of the higher end brands. Even some of the higher
Isn't
end brands.
and they're expensive, though, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
It's like even some of the higher end brand. I've had like a lower end brand that actually tasted like tequila, and then you got like this higher end brand which is like $150 a fucking bottle about this fucking size.
Wow.
It's like a shot of it. I'm like, this is nothing.
No.
This is like there's no actual taste to it.
No.
Right?
Do me a favor.
What?
Next time you're drinking tequila, buy Avion tequila.
Evian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are
I've
we
heard it,
advertising for them now?
no, I've heard it so many times on Howard Stern
Yeah.
that I want to know if it tastes good, but I can't drink it because
Yeah.
All I can tell you is American beer is shit.
I could have told you that
No, everybody knows that.
That
because
is
of those stupid laws that they have.
fucking garbage.
They're like these stupid fucking laws. That's why all the Americans love our Budweiser better than their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the Bud here is
I know.
different than that.
I know.
You know, and so they love it here. They can't stand it over there.
It's fucking shit.
Oh man, yeah. This
That
just
beer is
beer there is just and like I swear, like it's hard to find like
Really, what is good in the States? Let's be honest about this.
what?
The beer is shit. The women are shit. The politics are shit. Like, is there anything really good about the States?
Colorado, the Rocky Mountains, California.
Okay, Colorado, I have to agree with.
New
I
Orleans.
love Washington.
New Orleans is awesome.
You love Washington?
Washington State, not Washington.
Oh, I was going to say D.C. or
No, not District of Columbia. No, Washington State is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
And
the New
Paul-
Orleans. That's one place I've never been to. I always wanted to go.
Really?
Oh man, just for the food, bro.
Yeah.
Just
What,
for
New
the food.
Orleans?
New Orleans, yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably go. I don't know. It's not on my bucket
Been to
list.
San Francisco. San Francisco is fucking
San Francisco is really fucking
Awesome.
good. I've been there twice. It's amazing.
Awesome.
I would want to go visit the Full House.
Go there. Go to San Francisco. It's fucking
But,
brilliant. Sacramento's amazing.
Colorado, I was reading like the Colorado was like their fucking the first quarter after fucking legalizing pot. Everything was like paid for and they were out of debt. The school had to give back money because they didn't know what to spend it on.
It's just like
That's amazing.
I'm like, man, kid, these guys can smoke some pot.
But that's one of the things. Like when I first came here, and I know there wasn't a stringent law. I mean, if you got caught with like a fuck ton of weed, then you were going to get arrested and done whatever. But one of the things I noticed being here was the amount of people that smoked weed, and it didn't matter whether you were whether you were wearing suit, or whether you were wearing just baggy clothes. It didn't matter who you fucking were.
Yeah.
It was you just smoked weed.
You know what I realized that?
And it's a very it's funny because I've seen this as like a bridge between people that would be like complete opposites.
Yeah.
Just a fucking one small fucking joint.
Yeah.
That's like making. I've seen this. It is
Yeah,
the weirdest
yeah,
thing. You get
yeah.
this like you get this freaking. We were at a party. This was about like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We were at a party. You got this like we're like all like sitting around like people are drinking, smoking, doing whatever.
yeah.
And it's like you got this one guy. It's like gamer nerd, kind of a loner.
Yeah.
He's like one of our friends. He tried like to be alone.
Yeah.
And it's like he was there, and it's like freaking he became friends with this another guy that's like freaking this outgoing fucking crazy party dude, and they're just like sitting there, just like fucking passing a joint back and forth, just smoking. And the next thing you know, these guys are fucking friends, like hanging out. I'm like, holy fuck! It builds friendship.
Weed is a friendship builder.
It is.
But it's like now, even the cops. I don't know how true this is, but apparently they're not even arresting people for weed anymore. It's what the fucking hell's the point?
The only stupidity that they're doing, but now I think they've stopped on it too, is that there was that one weed store in Whitby, and every fucking week they would raid it.
I don't know. You're telling me something I don't know.
Yeah, they would raid it every week.
Okay.
And now, as soon as Rob Ford said that they were going to privatize the sale of marijuana, they've stopped.
Don't bother.
Yeah, they don't bother. I mean, what are they going to do? Like, they're just stores ready to go.
Well, they're not even prosecuting anymore. No. I mean, what's the fucking point in sending somebody to prison when they're going to get, in a few months' time, they're going to get a pardon anyway? Because, like, all those people that are in jail for weed and shit like that, they're letting them out. They're coming out. They're not going to fucking keep them in there. How the fuck? It's all done.
But you know what I realized that fucking Canada was known for pot smoking was the Up in Smoke tour.
Yeah,
which is kind of funny. It was called the Up in Smoke tour, but it was like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, the NWA, Eminem, and all these guys in one big huge concert, right? And Snoop Dogg came out and he like we were throwing him fucking joints on the stage and stuff. He's like, "Oh, I want some of that Canadian weed, yeah." And he freaked out and stuff. He goes, "Y'all motherfuckers know how to smoke some weed," and I'm like, "We do."
But it's like you got this. This is the only scary thing, other than the tax dollars that they're going to bring into the country. But the thing is, like, you're going to have these so many Americans from that's coming across the border just to legally smoke weed. They can walk around the streets and smoke fucking weed, and they're fine. And you're getting like, okay, what the fuck?
Oh fuck, what?
Bring on the Americans.
Bring them on. Bring them in as long as they bring their money. Then
bring them in. Bring your money. Smoke some weed. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, homie.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Go fuck off.
Yeah.
I think it's a very progressive thing. That as much as anybody hates Trudeau or anything else, I think.
Hey, listen. I think my politics to him is completely different. I don't like the guy. I think he's a fucking idiot.
Well, yeah, you've kind of proven that.
I'll fucking
on several occasions.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, listen, the pot thing. I don't smoke pot. I'm not Jesus, and I know why it was made illegal in the first place.
Why did you make that connection? How did you make the Jesus and the pot connection?
Well, because I'm not one to judge, bro. I'm not. If you want to smoke pot, my job here is not to judge. That's Jesus.
So you said Jesus judges?
Well, no, I mean...
Listen, if this guy, if Jesus was real, I'm pretty sure he smoked some good fucking weed.
He fucking would, definitely.
I mean, think about it. People to say this guy, like, turn water into wine, I'm pretty sure if they were all high, they just thought he was pouring water, but it was just an actual jug of wine.
Yeah.
He's like, how'd you do that?
This is water, but it's red.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I did it. He's like, how'd you do that, man?
Maybe
he's like, oh, I turned water into wine, bro.
Maybe he was the first magician. Who knows? Bro?
He could be. He could be a great illusionist.
He could.
Fuck yeah.
He could.
What's his name? David Copperfield? Yeah. Penn and Teller, those kind of type of guys.
David Blaine, instead of being locked up in a pool of water for 5 days, he was locked up in a cave for 3.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous. I mean,
who knows?
Literally going on to
Listen,
that
I'm going on that. Who knows? If there is, thank you, Lord. I love you. What?
Yeah, we can.
No, I mean, seriously, it could have been this one person that's like, everybody's like, oh man,
who knows?
He's like this great illusionist that everybody thought like he'd perform miracles and then became this thing. And then all of a sudden, there's a religion that made up behind him and all that crap.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, and I mean, it's the same as...
At the end of the day, if you want to smoke pot, I'm not the one who judges you. I don't care. And it'll save us money in taxes. Thank you very much. Smoke all you want. Don't kill anybody. Don't drive. I think the punishment should be the same as
Well,
drinking and driving.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, don't drive while you're fucking high. That's all I ask.
Under the influence, it's DUIs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a fucking...
That's a stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty good trade-off. Smoke all the pot you want, just don't drive.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's a gateway to anything but a pizza.
Well, I mean, who was that chick that was sat next to you? I mean, she must have been high as fuck to eat all those nachos that she was eating. I mean, fuck me, she was
When
skinny.
was this?
This was on
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night?
I don't know who she was. She just sat there and started
Fuck
talking to me.
Me. She was like tiny little thing. She wasn't.
100 pounds small. Like,
She did really well.
I could have spun her off my dick like a basketball.
And if you fuck off, fuck me, fucking hell. But have you seen the nachos they give you in the general?
Yeah.
It's a fucking enormous amount, and she ate the fucking lot, dude. She must have been high as fuck.
Probably.
That was the munchies fucking returned. I'm not kidding.
You know who else eats nachos like a fuck? That cocksucker Jay McGray. Don't think I forgot about you, you motherfucker.
And I still can't believe he's bought a Sony.
Huh?
Sony camera. Like, what the
Well, I mean, he likes to lick cock, so who cares?
Oh, okay.
Dude, the last episode, they almost called me a pedophile.
Almost.
I haven't listened to it. What did they say?
Oh, I like the
Oh, no spoiler. No spoiler. I'll just listen to it. I want to laugh at this.
That motherfucker's waited right at the beginning just to go off on me. I'm going to make you listen to the whole fucking show, you cocksuckers. I'm getting the full download of the stream. Fuck you.
Bastard. And that was Scott as well.
Scott, I don't know. Scott, he eggs him on. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Scott's the one that nudges.
Yeah.
Just
hey,
go ahead. Hey, keep going.
Hey, don't you have anything to say about Dominic? Oh, yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Yeah. So I got one on you guys. I made you listen to the whole fucking show. Fuck you.
See, you shouldn't have said that.
No.
Now they're just going to go straight to the end and wait for the next time.
Go right ahead, because then I get the full download anyways. But I'm going to be smart. I'm going to switch up the times every so often now.
Of course.
Sometimes you might have to go to the middle. Sometimes you might have to go to the end. You're going to have to search for this, motherfucker.
The fuckers.
The fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were we saying again?
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Something about
smoking weed.
Oh yeah, smoking weed. Yeah,
Smoking weed is good.
I have a memory of like I was smoking pot.
I literally have had 2 drags in 2 years.
I think I may just go to the store just to buy a joint, like just to say I did it, and then like hand it off to you and be like, yeah, here you go, because I don't smoke. But here's the idea that I'm going to go to the store and be like, yeah, can I have some marijuana, please?
I would like to buy some marijuana, please.
Like on October 10th, I'm able to just go to the store and go, can I have some marijuana, please?
I think there's going to be a lot of people who do that.
Those places are going to be fucking jammed.
Just because you fucking
Just because you can.
Oh, dude.
Who gives a fuck?
There's going to be convenience stores that haven't opened past 9 o'clock at night. Like the midnight release of like a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The midnight release of marijuana.
Marijuana.
There's a queue all down the fucking block.
One-stop shop from the fucking
Imagine you're waiting and on the queue, like you're on waiting in line to get into the shop, but there's this like pipe just keeps everybody passing a pipe.
Yeah, all the way
everybody
down.
just getting.
Yeah.
That's like a sampler.
Who gives a fuck? And it's like I say, it's progressive. I mean, who gives a fuck? It doesn't really matter.
Their sales are going to go out the roof. Their first day of sales, like I said, there's going to be people like me. I don't know. My father, I don't even think he knows what it looks like. He may go in and be like, give me one of them fucking...
weed things.
Yeah, those cazzamena. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Something like that or whatever. I'm just going to be like, yeah, can I buy some marijuana, please? And then hand it over to him. Like, who fucking knows?
Well, it's I don't know how much it's going to be. I mean, there's no pricing on it at the moment, is there?
Nothing. I don't think so.
But
Probably $10 a joint. That's probably the same.
what? But whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as that tax revenue comes in and we can
It's
start.
not bad
investing
though,
in it.
you know. You like
Even the one stop's already started selling pot stuff, eh? Did you notice that?
they had that forever.
No.
Dude, they had bongs.
Not
and
the
all that
bongs.
stuff.
Not the bongs, though. Actual marijuana products.
Like what?
They got CBD oil, honey oil, and stuff like that. And there's a sign there. I thought you noticed it. I noticed it when I walked in at that one stop.
Oh,
probably.
Yeah, there's actual marijuana products in there. They're just like,
well, I know that they haven't done anything for the edibles or the other stuff relating to marijuana, and like in drinks and things like that. They haven't.
Yeah, Molson. You
Said,
know Molson?
They haven't said that the government haven't said, okay, this can go ahead now. They haven't done that yet. It's just.
Well, I know Molson has a drink coming out on October 20th.
Yeah, but they
Or
haven't.
10th, or whatever it is.
Apparently, they haven't had the go ahead.
I had a
because
Coke,
They don't.
a
they don't know what
cola.
it is.
It was like a with whatever like weed,
Whatever percentage,
like like infused cola. That there was in front of right across from 15. There was that. Remember that pot shop?
Yeah.
They had it.
Did they?
Yeah. I had
That
a
was
sip.
legal?
I had yeah.
No, that pot shop closed down. But I mean, Colorado has Coca-Cola infused.
When
drinks.
did that pot shop close down? Because that was all just to do with medical marijuana, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were opening like a regular store, and then the guy who owns that building where Cork and Bean is,
Yeah.
he's a politician.
Oh,
And
so,
everybody started complaining why we have a pot shop there, and
So-
he goes, oh, I didn't know that's what they were opening. I'm like, bullshit, you didn't know. First of all, if I'm a politician and someone's renting property out of me, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna have every dot crossed and every T done up. I'm gonna know what's going on in my property before someone fucks
Did
me.
you say every dot crossed?
he did.
Yeah. I was hoping nobody would pick it up with this fucking stuff.
Are you kidding me? Listening to you.
Yeah. If you don't pick it up, that means you're not listening to what you're saying.
No.
Anyways,
we kind of listened to you because we're part of the fucking show.
No, that was funny.
I know, whatever.
It was.
Anyways,
I think. Did you mean
But-
T crossed
yeah.
and every I dotted?
Yes. But that's what I would do if I was a fucking politician, right?
Yeah, sure.
He tried to play that. Oh, I didn't know they were moving.
Well,
the
here's the
pot
thing:
shop.
you're a politician. If you're thinking like a whole bunch of people are gonna come up to you and ask you like, why did you rent this property to like a weed shop? They just don't fucking rent it to a weed shop. Don't pretend like you didn't know it was a fucking weed shop. Come on, you knew when they signed the lease from you.
Dick.
No, exactly, bro.
That fucking it was a weed shop.
Was he a conservative?
I have no idea. He was Oshawa City Hall guy.
Oh, whichever.
I think Giberson knows who he is, but
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter because I mean that it's legal anyway, or it's going to be very.
Yeah.
yeah, they raided him a couple of times. They made the guy go stiff, and then the Cork and Bean opened up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but that's why.
How's that doing? I've never. Have
Oh,
you
that
been
place
there?
is always. There's people there always.
It is always there, but I went in there once. I saw the price of fucking prosciutto, and I was like, "Fuck you."
Well, it's a fucking high end place. Like even their coffees are pretty expensive.
Really?
Yeah, like you can get like a large Americano for like $5.50.
Fuck off!
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No.
Wow.
Was it large? I think I'm getting my drinks mixed up, but I remember seeing Americano for $5.50.
Dude,
Holy fuck!
Dude, I saw the platter, the Italian platter, and all of a sudden the cheap Italian came out of me, and I'm like, I can make this plate for like a quarter of what they're charging. It was like $35.
Whoa!
Well, it's a charcuterie, right? Yeah, that's a pretty expensive charcuterie.
Whoa!
Yeah, but it was like an Italian. It was like an all Italian one. It was like prosciutto, fucking calabrese salami, all this other stuff. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I can make this for like $10. And they're charging like $35.
I wonder exactly what their markup is. Like apparently, like if you're charging X amount, like that much, like how much are you paying for like your prosciutto? What is this like? Are you getting this top of the line, like imported straight from Italy prosciutto?
Dude, the top of the line prosciutto you can buy at Walmart for fucking $6 for 10 pieces.
That's what Megan got when she made that charcuterie platter
Yeah.
for my birthday.
Wow.
She got like, yeah, it was like, I think it was like freaking, I think like the whole platter was made for like less than $30.
Yeah.
With
Yeah?
cheese and everything included.
Yeah. Which is nice, Megan. By the way, it really was. It was nice.
But yeah, dude, it's just. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to spiff up the fucking place, but
No, it's also for people that want to pay that kind of amount, that amount and like want to be in that kind of atmosphere. That's why those bums are not there. People that just bum it out like crackheads, they don't go there. They're like, what the
Well,
fuck am I going to
no.
go there for? Right?
No.
It's like people coming in and
No.
opening up shops like that and putting on high prices, so they don't want any of the people like skids just hang around, like do whatever they fucking want to do. Just they don't come in.
I'm not going to pay that price though.
yeah, but
I'm not. I went in there. I'm like, okay, I'm like, fucking went in there. I ordered it. I didn't realize I ordered it. I'm like, you know what? It might be like a Starbucks price, like $1 or more than what I would get at like Tim Hortons, right?
Yeah.
So I order. I'm like, $5.50. Oh my God.
Me.
That's $5.50. That's 2.5 coffees at Tim Horton.
It's just so
Fuck.
expensive. That's insane.
I don't know.
I mean,
man.
they have a nice selection of beers.
It's almost like Avante. Like, if I feel bad sometimes for Avante. Like, they try to be like upper middle class, but with like a good pricing point, right? Like, I can't can't really like blame them. And then they'll do something like, as you're eating dinner, there's like two crackheads fighting over a rock outside the window, like.
Well, I mean that you can't fucking that can't.
You
be
can't
helped.
stop that.
You can't stop
That's gonna
that.
happen.
No, I understand that, but like you feel sorry. Like even the court can be like, as much as I'm not gonna go there because I don't, I'm not paying $30 for a plate of prosciutto. I'm not.
No.
All right, like there's no way.
And their beers are pretty expensive. Like they're craft beers, but like they're fucking expensive. Like I think me, John, and Johnny one day, maybe a couple of weeks before 15 closed down, we just like went over because they had like a beer or something going on, and so we just hopped across the street.
Yeah.
And grabbed the pint, and I was like, I got like a pint about that big. It was like $9.50.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was like that big.
That's like a half a pint.
That's like about a half a pint. And it's like $9.50. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Oh, fuck.
I'm like, I drank it. I'm
no.
like, fuck it, let's just go.
Yeah, and like you want people to charge prices at that point, but like then there's like two crackheads fighting on the street like over a rock.
Yeah, but it's funny though. Like that place, like even with their prices, like that place, there's always people there.
Really?
There's always people there.
I've seen. I've
Because
seen.
even people that are high end, they need a place to stay. But listen, it's like almost putting like a lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig.
Yeah, but that's no. I'm not going there.
Anyways,
That's not how that works.
I know.
Well, if you keep you say that kind of shit, and that's how like a town like that will never grow.
I was joking.
You were bashing that patio that opened up by the lake, but like the city needs something like that. We literally talked about last week's episode. Like the header was how to clean up the dirty.
Yeah.
And like
I know. I was trying to be funny, but apparently, I crashed and burned
Again.
yeah.
Anyways, we're at 2.5 hours almost.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
Really? Fuck.
All right,
me.
let's
Jesus,
get
let's
the
go.
fuck out of here. This
Let's
fucking
go.
studio is fucking hot as
It's
fuck.
hot as fuck.
Yeah. So our social media team.
Yeah, Facebook, blah 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 blah.
Have we set
Instagram.
Reddit yet? Have we set Reddit yet?
I've been waiting. I've had Reddit here now. I've been trying to I was told to hold on.
Yeah, thank you for cutting me off.
Oh,
Facebook,
Miss
Instagram, Twitter, and actually, hold up. Let me see if I have it downloaded because I made a Reddit page. I was just going through their like listing and stuff, like how do you
Where to put it? Yeah. Okay.
what do you have to do? But there is one now. I made it, but we'll let you guys know next week once we actually have it going.
Go.
And
we'll have a slow start then.
something I was actually thinking about. Maybe we can something actually pretty cool that we can think about on Reddit and stuff. We can put up like some sort of a subject so we can get a conversation going.
Sure.
And then we can talk about it on the Saturday show.
Sure.
And it's like, and then we can talk about what other people are saying about it and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
that would be kind of good. And
Yeah.
make sure Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, follow, subscribe. Make sure you guys gives us a thumbs up on whatever the streaming service you guys are using to listen to us.
Old man, your turn.
I'm good.
He's good.
I'm good.
Okay, well, have a good week.
Have a good
Yeah,
week.
have a good
Also, next week, who the fuck did it?
Who the fuck did
Who
what?
the fuck did it?
Oh, we're
Yeah.
starting that one. Okay.
Next week, me and you, buddy.
Okay.
I'll kill you.
Okay, sure.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Peace.
Peace.